feeling having my brothers and sisters and I hosting this event. It's really great that we get to do it. And so I think that is what's special, is that you feel like you're not just a person in a crowd, you're amongst friends. So bring a friend and come and play some games with us.
That's got to be brutal.
All right. Testing. I think we actually may be live now.
Oh, yay! Are we?
All right. Yep. We're live. All right.
Yay!
Yay, we
Stop
did
talking
it. We're
about
back.
the PM.
Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome back, everybody. And I'm glad we have overcome technical hurdles again. But definitely excited to have everybody back. This is the third episode of our Chentoufi Chronicles. So we are missing our trusty Rusty today. So Sofax, he will, he'll hang back and he'll make sure that the rooms and all of your possessions are properly guarded. Keith is actually on the road today with his better half, so we wish them safe travels. But definitely glad.
Happy anniversary, Keith.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Very, very important that he take care of the priorities in life, right? So,
That's right.
all right. So, but we have Dr. Heleth, we have Sofax, we have Lager, we have Huntress, and we have Sakim all back with us to take on whatever Chentoufi can throw at you today, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, very, very good. All right. So, as we recall last time, when we ended, you guys had just finished, asking a few questions in some special zones, maybe some game show zones that Lager was going to market in the future as well. But we had been asking some questions of some people, and the Sister of Mazuzah was the last one that we had asked. But you notice in a very interesting way that as soon as you cut her loose and she, eases back into the crowd and is all of a sudden gone, not 5 minutes later, there's Pelicos Red leaning up against the door jamb of the closest, restaurant or little bar there, and he's like, "So, what have you found out?"
I let him know immediately that we had a discussion with a Sister of Mazuzah who was very concerned with his actions, and since he was gone, and then suddenly reappeared, he obviously was somewhat concerned with her. So I was asking, I just asked him pretty matter of factly, what's the deal there? What's your concern about the Sisters of Mazuzah?
Mm-hmm. Well, as soon as you mention the name Sisters of Mazuzah, you see him kind of bristle a little bit, and he says, "Yeah, those sisters, they get in the way all the time."
So there are repeated interruptions to your various hirings?
Well, it's not just me. They like to get into everybody's business and get in everybody's way all the time.
Do they have an ulterior motive, or are they just nosy?
I think that they just want to be wet blankets. They want to make sure that nobody can have fun and that nobody can find treasure. Me, I'm all in favor of spreading the wealth. I like for everybody to be able to find treasure, but those sisters of Mazuzah, they really do get in the way of a lot of searching for treasure.
So, are we maybe, perhaps, this is me just throwing this out there, should we find out why this is? Or
I think that it's probably a little bit more important for us to keep pushing forward, and we will, we'll deal with them if they pop back up again. But tell them as little as possible, and make
Okay.
sure that
Yeah.
you stay away from them in general.
Definitely, they're hiding something. There is some sort of connection between the two that we're not aware of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree,
Yeah.
Empress. I agree.
Well,
All
I
right.
shake out a hand cramp and just kind of pat him on the shoulder a couple times and be like, "Well, we're off to the library to do some research."
Oh, that's
for our
right. I
next
forgot we're
party."
going to the library.
The library, yeah.
We've been
How
talking
could you
about it
forget?
But I do take a little extra time to be very, gesturing with my hands and then start ushering everybody off. And then, ask if perhaps they want to go to a tea shop or something like that on the way. I do know this bazaar. So I can kind of introduce them, but if not, straight to the library.
Well, Pelicos is like, it's been a while since I've been to the library. I think I'll probably tag along a little bit with you.
You can
Alrighty.
tag along, just don't get
Yeah.
into any trouble.
Yeah, well, he says you can't really get in much trouble in the library. They take all your weapons before you go in there.
Well, as a creature of the marketplace, I kind of drop back a little bit and I just kind of watch how the different vendors and stall holders react to Pelicos as we're
Okay.
all walking along.
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh.
I also look very disappointed to go to the library.
Let's take it to Hookah Bar next.
But it's the most
Gonna be
exciting
some
part.
strong dwarven snoring.
Ooh,
Oh.
nat 20.
Nailed it.
Oh my gosh. What?
So
Wow.
you see a set of mixed signals, okay? You see some people that, and for the most part, most people don't really know who he is, but there are definitely some people that clearly know exactly who Pelicos is. And so you see some that kind of bristle at his presence and get aggravated that he's there and that he's around. You also see a number of people that seem to defer to his presence, right? So they're uh, both kind of being very polite, getting out of the way, nodding their head to him deliberately. So a number of different mixed signals, and not mixed signals as in confusing to you, but obviously he is liked by some and disliked by others. Make sense?
Okay.
Right.
I'm only asking just because of the role.
Yep.
Are the people who are deferring to him versus the people who are not deferring to them, do I get a sense of those type of people with my relationships in the marketplace? Like, do I see that some of them
a
who
good
I
question.
normally work with
Yeah.
might be deferring to him, and some of the people I don't normally work with that are, very rigid in their, prices and how they manage business are not deferring to him? Is that something that I'm saying?
So a little of both, right? So some of the people that you know and work with are deferring to him, and some, but there's no true animosity with the people that you work with, right? So there's some that like him, some that seem to be relatively neutral, but the ones that you work with don't seem to be bristling in a negative way, towards him. Now, also because you rolled that fantastic perception roll, just in time, you see what appears to be, directed, at his presence, but you seem to see a number of people coming up in front of you that are looking really hostile. Now, I need to give credit where credit is due, because I was trying to make my own map, and I really didn't have the time and ability to make my own map here. So I took this one out of the Wizards Call of the Netherdeep. That's their, the one that they came out of Critical Role with. So that's where this map comes from. But everything else is ours from what we've done with, Chentoufi and the other tokens that we've got. Oh, and speaking of tokens, we've got a guy named Devin Knight, who is a fantastic token maker, who is actually going to be making tokens as he can, but is starting with the one for Rusty here too. So that'll be nice. But you won't be. So our token for Alicia Marie and Dr. Helleth is carrying a large hammer right now, and we will make sure that the token is carrying exactly what Dr. Helleth should be carrying going forward.
I'm pretty sure that's going to get a reflex check.
Yeah,
Hammer works as good as a scalpel.
Yep. All right. So
Huntress is a little forgetful. I'm not seeing the map. Where do I click to get it up?
I haven't shared it yet. Well,
Oh,
I
okay.
shared it with the rest of everybody watching, but I haven't shared it with you yet. But as you guys are walking through the marketplace here, you see a number of other number of other people. Let me get that encounter up here. But you start to feel like there are a number of people around here that don't seem to be too happy with, and by the way, the rest of you don't realize this, but Sakim, you realize that the rest of these people are not very happy with Pelicos the Red. Okay, so
okay, I nudged the dwarf and I let him know, hey, we may have an issue here.
Oh yeah,
probably should have brought that bucket of bolts with us.
Maybe. I think we'll be all right, though, if anybody gives us trouble on the streets.
You got enough sand?
I've got a lot of sand.
Let's do it.
All right. So, and here you are. Yeah. So all of a sudden, you're feeling kind of like you're surrounded.
All of us.
Yep.
Or just Sakim.
And Sakim, you were looking so hard at at all of these people that kept popping up, you didn't realize that all of a sudden Pelicos looks like he got scarce again.
Really?
See, I told you guys we shouldn't trust him.
All right.
All right.
Everybody roll for initiative.
It's really going to take some marks off his bargaining power later. I'm just saying.
Absolutely. Okay.
Oh no.
Yes, a 2.
All right. So while you're all rolling for initiative, what you also realize, and Alicia Marie, are you using your own dice for this?
No, I just rolled. Did you see it?
Right, good. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah. One of the things that you do notice, Sakim, is that these are definitely people from the Three Shivs, and you know that that's a clandestine organization that sometimes. Well, it sometimes bullies people. It provides protection. It finds, rare objects and keeps rare objects. It takes rare objects. What are those types
I'm
of
assuming they're like frenemies, more enemy than friend. Yeah.
That's exactly the right way to think about them. So.
Okay.
All right.
Somebody slips, falls on a dagger. It's the nature of the business.
It is. That's exactly what happens. All right. Anyway, Dr. Helleth, unfortunately, you are the closest one to this first one.
Of course.
And you hear the click of a crossbow bolt, and all of a sudden, up on the roof of the building over there to your right, you see a hand crossbow blow up in this person's hands, and they will take damage themselves for rolling a natural one.
Rolling
That
it
was
up and-
ouch. This is not
That was
good.
really
really
funny.
really bloodied that hand. Yep, no doubt.
Yeah.
That was inspired.
That was
The
not
attacker
good.
rolled a critical 1,
Mhm.
and then the
I know.
damage die rolled a 6.
Mhm.
Max damage.
That's as bad as it can get for the other person.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So the next person to approach you guys is actually coming straight at Huntress. So yeah, Gulgortha, you are going to need to defend yourself. This this person, as it lunges at you, you realize that it's actually a lizard folk instead of
Ooh.
human.
Oh.
So yes, and they lunge at you wielding 2 scimitars.
Oh, can I use any of my abilities? I would like to talk to this since I can talk to these animals. Like, can I control them somehow?
No, lizard
No?
folk are
Then I'll-
beyond that. Yep. So and they are engaging you immediately with violence,
So-
in mind here.
yeah.
So
Okay, so can I get my short? What is my weapon? My short. Let's see. My short sword, and just lunge and kind of attack back, right? Aiming for, going, leaning on my knees and then aiming for the throat from underneath. Can I do that?
So you will be able to do it when it is your turn in the initiative order, which
Okay.
unfortunately your initiative was fairly low this time. So
Okay.
you are down near the bottom, but there will be that
No.
opportunity. Yep.
No. Okay, I'll
Mhm.
wait.
All right. Yep. All right. So they slash at you and they hit you in the shoulder. Oh, barely.
Ow.
They actually give you,
Oh, I
a,
just
a
shrugged
little
that off.
scratch. Yeah, they give you a
Yeah,
little
it's
scratch.
just.
All right.
Yeah.
And instead of swinging with the other scimitar, it lunges at you to bite you.
That can't be sanitary.
But
No.
but misses as it tries to bite you.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
drools,
God.
I could still feel those drooling,
Mhm.
dripping over me right now.
Yeah.
Bad hot breath. Bad hot breath.
Ugh.
So Lager, the next one comes at you from your from the left here, the left side of the map. Okay, and as it jumps and swings at you with its scimitar, you realize that the scimitar kind of has some fire outlining it too.
Interesting.
It's not just the scimitar, as it makes its first attack and hits you for 9 points of damage. It also seems to, like, its hair seems to be on fire. Ooh, and it hits you again.
I see a sad, sandy future for this animal.
Uh-oh. All right. Dr. Helleth, you realize what it is.
Oh, yes.
So, okay.
I realize it hit him.
Well, no, what I mean is you realize that, and I can give you a little message here, and on your turn you could share this with them, but it says it in the combat tracker. Duh.
Great.
Yeah. So technically everybody knows it because I didn't mask that. They were all ID'd.
Okay.
You are being attacked by humans, lizard folk, and fire genocide.
Right, Genasi.
Genasi. Yeah, Genasi?
Jesse.
Gen-
Genies.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Another human up top has Sakim targeted this time. All right. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh,
yeah.
It was close to
Yes.
all.
A 3.
All right.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
No
Phew.
doubt.
easy there.
All right. So, Dr. Helleth, another one approaches you, and is now. This is another one of the fire genasi,
Okay.
and slashes at you with their scimitar and misses. All
He
right.
misses, yeah.
Yep.
What?
Oh, and there's one more though.
Oh no.
steps up. Mm-hmm.
This is starting to feel personal.
Oh, well, you step back just in time to avoid that one's blade as well. All right.
Yes.
Another
They used
lizard.
up all their good luck on their initiative rolls.
Apparently. All right. Another lizard folk comes out
didn't.
of the alley to the right, but can't get to the group in time to attack. That is. All right.
Okay.
And the last one steps up and thinks that this robed sorcerer may make easy pickings. Oh, but not so
Whoa.
fast.
Swing and a
He
miss.
misses. Yep. All right.
Ah,
All right. Lager, your turn.
I don't like these fools running up against us in this courtyard like this. I see a lot of bad guys over at the doctor, and that makes me worried for her. So I'm gonna take my staff here, my staff of the python, and I'm gonna throw it in her direction using the call word snake.
Uh-oh.
And my large python named Munchie is going to arrive
Nice.
right
nice.
in the little crevice between the three of them over there.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mhm.
No problem. And the type of the snake, though, is a python, right?
Yes.
All right. Here, I will give you a python.
A giant constrictor snake.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Hardcore.
Giant constrictor snake it is. All right.
Mhm.
Let me, I think you may have this, but let me give you that so you can make the attacks. And
All right.
And actually, I'm gonna find a good token for it, but you go ahead and use it to make your attack.
All right. It's gonna try to bite.
Okay.
The Fire Genasi 2. So
Okay.
that's what it says on the sheet. On the map.
Yes.
That's all right.
That's the only way I can say it. So let's see if I can figure out how to make it bite.
So what you actually do is in the stat block that I just gave to you, yeah, there you go. You just drag the attack over there. Oh, all right. So 19 is going to hit, but you needed to drag that onto the Fire Genasi. So
Gotcha.
I will do that though, and voila, it'll tell you that
Voila.
it's hit. See? All right, there you've hit, and now you can do the damage, but you also have to drag the damage onto it. And you can drag it onto it either on the map or on the combat tracker.
Oh, where'd he go? Let's see if that works.
Nice.
Oh, yep, that worked. All right. Well done, Snake. All right.
Snake.
Oh, snake, oh, snake.
His name's Munchie. He gets hungry. Hope he gets a good meal out of this.
Munchie the Sandy Snake. We like him.
Yes. Good snake.
All right. All right. Any other actions or reactions this turn?
Nope.
All right. Passing your turn then. That's the down button at the bottom of the combat tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Sakeen.
Got it.
All right. So I am going to take a 5-foot step there. And I am going to try to sneak in a blade into this guy's ribs.
Okay.
For the 3-shift Fire Genasi. Yeah, I cast Prison Shiv. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
What?
What? 20.
Are we
Well, then.
giving away any
Oh,
any
we
dice this
should,
time?
shouldn't we? Absolutely. All right. So let us actually go to. You go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I will get the giveaway set up here.
That should give you a little breathing room.
Yep. All right. Down goes the
Damn.
yeah, 3
Damn.
shivs, fire genasi. All right. We will take that one off the combat tracker and off the map. Oh, and look, it leaves a
Ooh,
nice
I like. Yes,
splotch
I
of
love.
blood right in the middle. All right.
I like to see
Sakeem,
that.
Yep. Sakeem, anything else you'd like to do?
No, I just, I give him a quick wedge between the ribs and just kind of ram it home a couple more times, and then I make my way back.
Okay.
Wizard.
We need to correct something because there were a lot of extra dice in there.
Oh my god.
I was
Daryl.
wondering. I'm like, I'm new
I
to
get
The
it.
this.
leveler we again.
I am new to this, but those looked like a lot of dice to me.
Well, what it
Yeah,
was,
that
was
was-
I rolled a critical, and then I had my sneak attack.
But you
Okay.
gave yourself the max, like you gave yourself 8d6 sneak attack damage, I think.
I don't know how I would have done
I
that,
don't know
so-
how you did that, but
Yeah.
that's a little much.
Let me make sure that's not
Does
set
the
up
crit
on my-
double all the dice? Because
I
if it
don't
does,
think
that would make sense.
Mhm.
I don't.
We
think
will
that's-
just roll with that one.
It
you know,
says-
Crit
sticking the-
backstabs are no joke.
Yeah, it just says 46. So probably what it did was when I did the critical, it automatically added in the other 46. I'm thinking that's what happened.
Yeah. So then I
Or
got
maybe
like,
you gave yourself sneak attack twice or something like that. But okay,
Mm,
it's like a critical hit squared.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Jeez.
But it was
Damn.
still enough that it would have almost killed it. So we'll just roll with it, guys. We're good.
I guess, yeah, it does look like I gave it to myself twice somehow, but I only
Mhm.
I don't know.
All right.
It could very well be a layer 8 issue. I could have been
Mhm.
the cause of that.
Sofax is well skilled in math.
All right. Sakeem, anything else? If not, pass your turn.
Nope, that's going to be it for me today.
Okay. Dr. Helleth, you feel like you're not quite as surrounded as you were.
Yeah, but there's still a lizard and a fire genesee standing right in front of me, right?
Oh,
And
yes.
some blood right there, sort of.
Yep. Mhm.
But okay, so Dr. Heather's looking around, like, what just happened? And she's like, you obviously don't know who we are. Like, she says this to no one in particular. But she's like, we will fight fire with fire if we must. And she looks over at Lager and sees the fact that he's been shot with stuff. Is he the only one that's taking damage? Yeah, pretty much. The only one that's taking damage is Lager. And she's going to look toward you and just outstretch her hand. And you're going to feel like, when people go to the hospital and they get like the, what do you call it? The pads to like to jumpstart their heart. I don't know what they're called.
You know this one, Mom?
Defibrillators.
No,
Yeah.
defibrillator.
Yes. I can't think. I haven't had any Red Bull. So you're
The
gonna feel that
AAV
like in your
pads.
chest, and you can add 1d4 plus 6 because she's casting Healing Word as first level as a bonus action. But then she outstretches her hands to all of you, and you sort of feel like this, almost like an electric sort of, I don't know, sheath envelop you. And she starts talking to herself in tongues, and her eyes turn white, and she's casting Beacon of Hope on everyone. So it just bestows hope and vitality. And for all of you, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws, death saving throws, and it regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
I like it.
Wow.
Yep.
You just remind me of my human mother.
A blankie. It feels like a blanket. An electric blanket.
All right. So everybody just got Beacon of Hope, and
Yes. And Lager just
and Lager
That's
gets
all I
the
can do.
Healing Word. Yep. All right. That worked.
Perfect.
All right. Well done. And actually, I'm going to put the Beacon of Hope concentration on you, Dr. Heleth,
Oh,
because what happens
thank
is
you.
if you get hit and lose concentration, Beacon of Hope comes off of everybody. Right.
Yes.
And do remember, you can only have one concentration spell going on at the time.
Yep. That's why my next thing is gonna be just not.
Yeah.
We'll see. I just
All
don't
right.
want to move because I don't want to give anyone an up attack. So I guess I have to stay
Yep.
there.
Yep, that's right. All right. So pass your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Down arrow at the bottom of the combat tracker. If you want me to do it, I can.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
So there's another lizard folk coming out of the alley to the north here. Oh, and it walks right up to Sofax again, but it could go at Huntress. I think it thinks that Huntress is a little bit more of a risk than Sofax. So Sofax, it'll attack you on a 1 or a 2, and Huntress, it'll attack you on a 4 to 6. Huntress, it's coming after you.
Ooh.
All
Okay.
It
right.
didn't want to hurt my pretty
It's kind of
face.
frightening.
Yeah.
What do they look like? They just look like lizards, or they have like suits on and shoes
Oh,
and
they
stuff.
no, they almost. I mean, you mistook them for humans to begin with because they had their cowls up on their hoods, and they also had their tails tucked in. But right now, tails are flashing out the back of their cloaks, and lizard men teeth are flashing as they try to bite you as well. There's a scimitar coming at you first, though, Huntress, and he misses. You easily deflect it with your sword.
Yes.
But then he tries to bite you.
Nice.
Oh, and he hits you with the bite. Yep. His teeth land on your arm, and you take 5 points of damage from the bite. All right. But now it's time for you to get your revenge. It's your turn.
Okay, so is it, since we're all surrounded, and is it possible for me to use a spell, which is, I love the spike growth, so I can have these spikes grow and make it in the ground and make it very hard for these attackers to move towards us, and hopefully it can pierce some of them.
Yep. So
help us out.
Spiked growth, you can use spiked growth. Spiked growth is going to come out in a 20-foot radius. Okay,
well, I'm
so
gonna
it's a
kill
circle.
all my friends. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you could
All right.
you could
Yay.
load it up a little
Duh.
bit farther
Yeah.
away if you wanted to.
Okay.
So
Yeah, jump over the fountain.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you don't have to jump anywhere. Like, you can cast it anywhere you can see within, I think, 150 feet. So you can easily cast it near here. And these buildings are
But
only
which
one.
direction? Which direction is the library? Where are we heading? Because I would like to block, these Genasis from attacking us from the other direction. At
Well,
least so we can zoom in on. Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So you guys were actually headed north.
Okay.
And you could either go out the alley to the west, to the east, or you could go north, and you could get to the library that way. But
Okay.
let's see, that's a square. So
Well,
I'm deliberately let's see, 20-foot radius, 20-foot radius. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a 20-foot
that's-
radius. So
Yeah,
look,
well-
this is the circle,
Okay.
right? So
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
and basically what I'm saying is that
Gotcha.
you absolutely could cast spike growth here,
Okay.
and basically land it on all of those over to the right hand side of the map.
East.
Okay, so it makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
So let me actually help you with it just a little bit here. So did we get all of them? Yep, looks like we got all of them. Okay, so what you do for the spike growth, so the way that it works is that they can, anywhere that plants could grow, they sprout out, because these are buildings that things could, grow up the sides of or whatnot. I'm going to allow that even on the roofs of each one that the spikes would grow. Okay. So, and immediately all of that area becomes difficult terrain. Okay. And when a creature moves into or out of the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet that it travels. Okay. It's interesting. It says that the ground is camouflaged to look natural, so they don't really realize it. And they don't know exactly where it starts and where it stops. Okay.
That's good.
Nice. You'll see my cat jumping up here. All right. All right. So, but let's see. And anytime a creature that can't see the area at the time the spell is cast must make a wisdom perception check against your spell to recognize it as hazardous terrain. So they're actually going to recognize it as hazardous terrain.
Hazardous terrain.
Cast it
Okay.
this time. So,
Well, I'm just
all right.
slowing them down while we figure out why we are being attacked.
Yep. But I'm going to allow also though that when you cast it, immediately they come out. They basically pierce the feet, the legs, and ankles of everybody there. And so what you need to do is you need to go to your actions tab on your character sheet, and you need to click the little blood droplet that's just to the right of spiked growth. Okay.
Okay.
And it will automatically roll for damage. There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, good. That's nice. I mean, 3 and a 4 on your D4s. 3
Yeah.
on your D6. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you immediately do 6 points of damage to all of those. And each time. Each time. So just to remember this, each time one of them moves, you're going to be able to do that again to those individuals. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. So you get to keep making them take damage. All right. That was a great turn. Anything else you want to do?
I would.
The only things that make sense would be things that are reactions, and I don't know that you've got anything that's a reaction that will help you out right now.
Okay.
So I think you can pass your turn.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Yes, I will pass my turn gladly. And thank you, General Dungeon Master. Or generous. Thank you.
All right. So
I'm going to go with General, though, because that's
Oh.
I'm just a humble servant. Come on. All right.
Can I get that writing?
So you also turn just in time, Gulgortha, to see your sorcerer beside you. He is fuming mad at this point. Go ahead, Sofax.
Alrighty, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to walk out.
Okay.
Not walk out. Like kind of run.
You know though that if you
I know,
move out
attack
of
of
range of the
opportunity.
lizard. Yep. All right. So
I'm just gonna take it.
Okay.
I have a really cool thing.
All right.
Just gonna take it.
Yeah. I probably won't die. Probably.
We won't let you die.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm going to do Thunderstep, which makes everyone in a 10-foot radius make a save, and they take like 3d something damage. It's a lot. 3d10.
3D something.
3d10.
Okay, so
Okay.
one of
Ooh,
those
whoa.
lizard men gets a bite in on you for 5 points, but now you can go ahead and cast your Thunderstep. To target everybody, you control-click on each one that you're going to target, right? So that's all the 3 guys in front of you, right? Yep.
Yes.
There you go. Okay. All right. Well done. All right. You got failure, failure, failure. Drat!
Yes.
Wow, you had a
Failure.
DC 16. Okay. Yep. No doubt. Oh my goodness. That hurts. That hurts a lot. All right.
17 damage.
So, Gulgortha, you see him, run around and take a bite from one of these lizardmen and doing it, but to position himself for the cast of this Thunderstep. Now, I think you also get an additional
Yeah, I get to
effect,
move.
right?
Yeah, I get to
So-
move.
Nice.
to a spot 30 feet away that I can see. So I think I'm just gonna go here. Can I go here?
Yeah. Do you
There
want
we
to
go.
be actually in melee range of that fire genasi, or do you want to be over to the left one more?
Like slightly out of range.
Yep. Yeah. There we go.
All right. Pass turn.
Well done. All
Mhm.
right. Well, this one is actually up on the roof to the north. And Gugortha, it is going to fire its crossbow at you. Oh, and it hits this time.
Ah,
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's only a flesh wound.
Oh.
Yep. So, and fortunately, you make your concentration save, so all the spikes stay there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And now this last lizard folk. All right, it is going to run right in here at Dr. Heleth, and Dr. Heleth, defend yourself.
oh boy.
Ooh,
Ah, no, it
Does
didn't.
it run by my snake?
scimitar, very nice.
Oh my
It
god.
did. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, it did.
it can't run by your snake. You know what? I'm going to
Mm.
say that it did, and
Yeah.
you go ahead and take your attack of opportunity. It did not realize that snake was there. So.
Ooh. Okay.
Can you throw the snake back on my
Oh
snake?
no!
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh
So,
my god.
Heleth made a 20 on her concentration save. So
Oh,
Heleth, you are in the zone right now. Yeah.
I am. Yeah, she's focusing. Like her mouth is foaming. Her eyes are flaming. Not really, but that's just how it feels.
Yep. All right. So Lager, would you like to go ahead and make your attack on that lizard folk as well?
The snake disappeared off the screen. The
Oh.
stat.
Let me give it back to you.
It's a garden snake? No.
No.
Okay, it's a cobra.
All right. Here you go, Lager. Take that.
Okay. So this is
Yep. Drag that
Lizard man with
melee
one.
weapon attack +6 to hit
One.
onto Lizard Folk 1. Oh, and you hit. Your bite lands.
Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah.
gross.
How does
Oh.
it taste?
Ugh.
delicious.
Nice.
Hey, we live in the desert. We're not afraid to eat a lizard if we need to.
That's right. All right. I will pass my turn. There's one more 3 shivs here with a chance. All right.
For me to shiv him 3 times.
All right. It is going to actually step down the. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can get there. All
Oh.
right, Heleth. One more time.
Rude.
Oh, but I miss. All right.
Yes, because I'm in
No,
the zone.
no good. All right. All right. So we
Look at
pass to the next turn. Golgortha, you are the fastest to get ready for what comes next, and you gain initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
So, you waited?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my short sword, and I'm gonna attack the closest one to me. I can't do that, right?
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm gonna. Can I move my? I'm gonna attack the one outside of the zone, the first one in front of me.
Mhm.
The lizard folk 4.
Okay. Very good. All right, and we're doing it with the
Just-
short sword.
Yes.
All right.
He's
so
close to me, right? So
Yep.
it's a close combat. I'm gonna like aim for the jugular.
Okay. So, to make the attack on your actions tab all the way at the top, Right
Mhm.
beside where it has the short sword, you have a 20-sided die and a +7. So double click on that. +7 to attack. There you go. Perfect.
11.
Oh, and you hit. You hit easily.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I'm strong. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta save my friends.
All right. So now you double click on the 1d6 +4 right beside it. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Yep. And note that it also gave you your additional damage bonus for your Slayer's Prey. So that Slayer's Prey did attack it. Now, all right.
Did it die? No.
Did anything
nope,
die
nope.
yet?
Yeah. Did anything die? I don't see
Yeah,
any
Only
blood.
one.
the
Only one thing
The
died.
only thing that's died so
One
far
thing?
was the thing that got stabbed by Sakim. But there
Apparently
are
too
a
many times.
number. Yep. There are a number of things that are hurting. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, lots of
almost every
wounded.
one of them has been damaged. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Do
so
I pass my
yep,
turn?
pass your turn. Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Sakim.
Come out of hiding real quick again, and see if I can't give some love to this 3 shifts.
Sakim, hold on just a second.
Go ahead.
Gortha, at 5th level, you got a second attack too.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
actually need to do that one more time. Okay.
That's
Back
awesome.
up.
Okay.
Yep.
I got my short sword. Okay.
All you got to do is the exact same thing you did last time. You still got the lizard folk targeted. So, yeah, there
I'll
you
definitely be dead after that.
Okay, that was just rolling.
Oh,
All right. Wait a minute. Wait. So
Oh, that
we
was a
did this a little
success.
bit wrong. Let's see. You had, I don't know
I had my
why.
yeah, why don't you get a roll?
What did I do wrong?
You
You didn't
damaged
do it. I don't think-
yourself.
Nothing.
Ah,
Oh, you just dropped it on yourself is all you did. That's okay.
Uh,
All right, so let me
Oh,
correct
no.
that. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
correct that for you. All right, but what you needed to do or still
to-
need to do is click that, double click where it says +7 beside your short sword. Okay, there it is.
And then.
All right, but this
Oh.
time you miss, so we don't need to worry
Oh.
about additional damage. All right, so now Sakim, it is your turn.
all right.
Sorry, friends.
No, it's okay.
You're fine.
good.
No.
Okay. That's okay. You
Ah.
good.
I did something else wrong as well.
Ah, come on,
We
Dungeon
were-
Master
I
General.
know. I know.
We learned from our
You get an
mistakes.
attack for that. Just kidding.
Well, so while you are doing your attack, Sakim, and I know you know how to do that, Dr. Heleth, would you
Yes.
please roll damage against the 3 shivs human number 2 at the bottom, right beside you now. But
see
it
the human,
needs
okay.
to 1, 2, 3. You got to do it 4 times. So what that means
Ooh.
is drag that little blood droplet onto the spike growth blood droplet onto that human number 2 4 different times.
Okay, is this just an unarmed strike?
No, it
Well,
down.
isn't that Golgotha's though? That's her blood droplet. She needs to drag.
Oh, it's Golgotha, not. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it's Golgotha.
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
gonna say, I was like, am I just
No.
like hitting
Sorry.
people
Yep.
now?
My
No,
blood droplet.
Yeah,
Dungeon
your blood
Master
droplet.
General. Mhm.
I know.
So should I go ahead and click that 4 times, or?
So actually, I'll change it a little bit so you can just click it 4 times. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm changing your target here. So right there, and then
So I don't kill
there.
myself. No.
That's right. All right. So go ahead, just one at a time, and click it 4 different times. Okay.
1, 2,
This isn't going to end well for this thing, is it?
3,
Yeah.
and 4.
Oh, and on the 4th one,
Yeah.
down he goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what was
Sorry,
happening
buddy.
there is he was
Risky.
running through your spikes. So
Yes.
I'd forgotten that he was running through
From
your
my
spikes.
spikes. Finally.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
So Sakim.
All right. I'm going to try to do something a little different this time. I'm going to sneak over here and try to shiv the 3 shivs. Fire did not say 3.
Gonna shiv the shiv.
Yeah.
I cast prison shiv. So.
What the shiv?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I was doing good all night. Oh,
Oh, and it still hits.
It hits.
All
love
right,
it. Love it.
so,
I'm just going to click it once.
Mm-hmm. No. It was already on you. Like it automatically.
Gotcha.
on you.
Okay. Can you remove that then?
Yep, I can.
And then I can just click it once after that. So I don't have to click it. So that's fine.
Right.
I didn't realize it was automated. I guess that's something I need to learn.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Sorry, buddy.
All right, 21 points of damage, and he is definitely bloodied.
I use my bonus action to disengage, and I take a step back.
All right.
And I pass my turn.
All right. This is the one that is just catty corner to Dr. Heleth. All right, so Dr. Heleth, it's coming at you.
All right.
With a scimitar, no less.
It's-
Oh, and it
it
hit
hit.
you. Mm-hmm.
Does it knock me out of
Right.
concentration though? Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh.
you failed the concentration, and it takes beacon of
Yeah.
hope off of everybody else.
Yeah. So it knocks
All
me
right.
out. So you guys lose the beacon of hope, but
Oh.
Lager, you can really.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Lager. So now you get both the constrictor and you get your own attack.
Yup, the snake's coming at the one guy first. I'm gonna drop that attack on him. I
Okay.
hope.
Mhm.
Oh.
That's a miss. Oh well. And
Okay.
then Munchie still got a mouthful of the other guy, so it was hard to get.
You know, he's got to go through that whole constriction, where he swallows and it goes down the body a little bit. It's weird, but
Yeah.
it takes him a minute.
All right, and then I am
She's
going.
like, anyway.
I'm going to try to swing my scimitar at the guy in front of me.
All right.
If I can find it on my sheet. There we
So
go.
it's on your actions tab. Yep. Up at the top of your actions tab. And you swing, and he steps back just in time, and you swing through just air.
I curse in Dwarven.
Okay. And
Yeah.
passing your turn.
Just getting it out of the way. Everything's gonna be better now.
All right.
Oh my
Here's the
God.
one who damaged their hand. Now they are in bad trouble here. All right. So I have got a cat that just won't stay off the desk. They have got to go through a ton of spikes in order to get down here. So it's starting inside the spikes, and then it's got to do 3 more steps inside the spikes. So you're going to get another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 before it
Oh,
can
boy.
step out of it. Okay. So
Mhm.
let me change your target again, Gulgortha. All right. And it's that one.
Mhm.
All right.
So 4
And
times.
Mhm.
So 4
Yeah.
times to put it on there, right?
2. There we go.
All right.
What do I have?
Much better this time. I'm only
Okay.
mostly dead.
Okay.
And does the snake get a bite too?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
Yep, snake gets an
Yes.
attack opportunity. Cat, get down. She's knocking all my miniatures off my bookshelf now.
I've heard cats are like that.
Dang it, your snake hits. Oh, and
Yeah.
down
Yes.
goes my shiv. Oh,
Meal time.
Oh.
He swallowed the other one. Sweet.
Ugh.
Can enemies with the dying status still attack you?
No,
No. Nope.
no, and they don't threaten you either.
Okay.
So, all right. I think the tides are starting to turn. All right, lizard folk. All right, it is right up next to your snake. All right, this lizard folk is going to voluntarily take the attack of opportunity from the snake. Go ahead, snake. Attack lizard folk. Oh no, you've already used your reaction, so he can get away with this. Never mind.
Go ahead,
right.
snake.
Yep. All right, so this one is going to first try to bite Dr. Heleth. Oh, and Dr. Heleth, you are tasty. You are tasty,
Rude.
my friend. All right, and he's
Okay.
going to swing his
Okay.
scimitar at you.
I am a
Oh,
blessed
but you-
healer, though.
Yep, but it glances
Blessed
right
healer.
off of your armor and doesn't hurt you at
That's
all.
right. That's right. You don't see the chainmail under these clothes.
Yeah. Secret.
All right. Gulgortha, now the one just up and to the left of you is going to attack you.
So I'm gonna.
It-
Oh
it-
gosh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
I gotta
one.
wait.
Yep.
It
all right.
hits.
Ouch.
Yeah, nice. Oh,
Mm.
check your nuts.
Oh,
Made your concentration
Yes.
check again. All right, fine. All right. Fire to not
Maybe
see.
Lortha should have been a spellcaster. She's crushing this.
Maybe so. Well,
Yeah.
she does have a higher constitution than most spellcasters. So, all right. So Fire Genasi 3 is going to attack Lager. Lager, get ready to defend yourself. Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Take this, dwarf. That's kind of meh. Okay, dwarf.
Critical hit,
Sofax.
but only 8 damage.
I know. Sofax, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to just go with a classic simple firebolt at the fire genasi nearest to me.
Okay.
It's a classic for a reason.
Yep.
Oh,
And it
you
hits. And I do 2d10 actually because I'm
Yep.
level whatever. Oh my god, that's only 3 damage.
It feels like that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, pass turn then.
Mm-hmm. All right. Human is going to fire another crossbow bolt at Huntress.
Yes.
Instead, it just fires it into the wall up there. It pulls the trigger a little too early. All right. All right.
Okay.
This one is now. Oh.
I have to
Yes, you do.
2d4
Yep.
piercing.
Yep. So it's
Okay.
just 1 for this guy right now.
1 for this guy.
Okay.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's
All
a 7.
7. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's pretty good. Yep,
Hmm.
that's pretty good.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And now you're going to get to do it to this other one. All right. So he's going to go across. He's going to jump down. That's 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. I'm in the middle of the spikes. All right. You actually get to do it to this one 5 times, Gulgortha. Hold on just a second though. Let me make sure that we got the right person targeted. All right, we do now 5 times with your damage.
Okay.
Oh, 6 points.
Wow, nice.
Better with the 2. Yep. 4.
5, correct?
Yep, you got it all 5 times.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yes.
It
You
feels
should be
like
dead.
Yeah. What the heck?
it should
What
be,
is this
but
thing
it's
made
not.
of? It's not.
All right.
Okay.
You can tell that this guy, like his lower legs are just bloodied, terribly bloodied here.
Do we have any?
But
Ooh.
not doing well. All right, and he's mad at you, Golgotha. He fires his crossbow bolt at you, and it misses. So.
Yeah. See a duct. Yeah.
Goodness, Dr. Heleth,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Yes. Okay, I see where I'm standing. Are those two lizards dead in front of me with the blood, or they just moved
No,
into a
nope.
bloody space?
They just moved into bloody spaces.
Dang, I was hoping they're dead. Okay, so I'm basically standing next to Fire Genie, Lizard.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'm
right.
standing.
I mean, they are standing on top of their dead friends' bodies.
This
So
is
if you
true,
want to
too.
do
Which-
something with those.
Which makes their behavior extra disgusting. Okay, there's a couple of things that I really want to do, but I'm trying to think what I should do. Everyone here is, the only person who's wounded is Golgotha and Lager, correct?
No, you are wounded as well.
Yeah, besides me. Besides me. I'm a blessed healer.
Sofax has taken a little bit of damage.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm fine.
All right. Dang it. I love AoE, but I don't think this is really gonna work. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna make it easy. She kind of has this really creepy look on her face, and she says, like, from death comes life, and from life comes death, or whatever. And she throws out the warm, fuzzy feeling again, and everyone is blessed at level 2, so then everyone can get it. So you can add a D4 to the number to your attack roll the next time you attack.
Oh, that's
Nice.
And that's my
Thank you.
action. Yeah, bless is always good for one. And then for my bonus action, she's just gonna turn her head, just sort of cricks to her right. And again, a giant shovel comes out of the ground and hovers above them all, ready.
Perfect.
Nice.
So
So
the
I can
giant
do-
shovel is our spiritual weapon, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Where did you put it? Like right behind all three of those?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for the right behind. Like they're basically facing us. They don't see that right behind them, this giant shovel comes out of the ground,
Okay.
ready to like clothesline if needed.
All right.
Yes.
So
That's all I
Dr.
can
Heleth,
do.
which one? No, well, it gets an attack. It's the
I get an
spiritual
attack
weapon
for
is
it?
a- yep,
Mhm.
the spiritual
When
weapon
needed.
is
It's
a-
needed now.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
love it. I
So
wasn't
which
sure
one
if
do
I
you
got
want
the
to
attack.
attack?
You know what? She takes a little bit of kind of, she has a weird feeling about the fact that there's a fellow genie that has been targeting her. So that's the one that's going to get the shovel
Okay.
first.
All right. So click that die to the right on your actions tab down at
I see it.
spiritual weapon. Click the die to the right of spiritual weapon.
Okay, let me find it because I'm not too okay to the right. The
It
Wait one
says
second.
cast
This one.
melee plus.
Got it.
Yep. And it still hits anyway. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't know if that was high enough.
Yep. So now you click the blood droplet.
Yeah, awesome.
So Golgotha will click the blood droplet. No.
No, not
All right.
Golgotha yet.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it got 8 damage from a
All right.
shovel.
Yep. Not bad at all. Okay. So pass your turn.
That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, the next one is let's see. No, it's not the one that's beside you. It's the one that's over to the top
Nasty.
left. All right. So it's going to step in. The fire genasi number 1 is going to step in, and Huntress, it's going to attack you.
Well, I'm gonna use my. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, it hits you.
Oh.
All right. There we go. You got to roll your.
I needed some
Oh, you
sand.
still make success.
I love it.
Nuts. You have great concentration. All right.
Well,
So your spikes stay there. All right. That's all I can do. I will pass my turn. All right. And this is the lizard folk who is also right beside you.
Mhm.
All right. So it is going to swing at you and bite you, Golgotha. It misses you with its scimitar. And And so then it tries to lunge and bite you.
I'm gonna jump
And
high.
it misses with
Get
its
out of the
bite
way.
as well.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. All right, so we'll go to the next round. All right. And one of the Genasi, which one is it? It's the same one over there near Golgotha. All right, so
Okay.
it gets to go first this time.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Oh, finally. I rolled well on initiative.
I know, right? Me too. I'm at last. Amazing.
Got like a 4 and then an 8.
Man,
Oh my
I just
gosh.
can't hit. All right, and if I do hit Golgotha, she manages to make her save. Lager, your turn.
Just my green color shining, kind of. It's like the negative effect on you, just the opposite of the sand of lager sand.
Yeah. First, we're gonna have Munchie take a bite out of crime.
Yep.
Dwarven justice.
Oh, nope, miss.
Nope. Munchie's not.
All right. And then
That's
I'm
all right.
going to try to cast my Thorn Whip
Nice.
and whip this guy next to me with my spell.
We're talking about.
Hey, you're talking about the other side, right? Not this guy. I mean,
The guy right next to me.
I know a vendor in the city that if that's what you're looking for. I mean, but
Mhm.
No. Not
Oh,
that
okay.
guy.
okay.
Hold on.
I'm okay if you attack Sakim.
No.
Sure you are.
Oh, and you hit with your Thorn Whip easily.
Wow. That was a lashing.
It was.
Dirty laughing.
And just checking. Are we still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Still
Yep.
alive? Okay.
All right,
I'm still
Lager.
sure.
So it says
Oh, man.
D6 on my sheet, but it should be 2D6 because of my level.
Okay, so
should
do
I
it
just
twice. Yeah, just do
Okay.
it twice. Yep. Oh, it's hurting.
Nice.
It's hurting seriously.
Mhm.
All right, Lager, pass your turn.
And as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on. That's, let me make sure that's.
Mhm.
Yep, I got range on that. I'm going to cast Healing Word on the doctor.
Okay.
Ah, like, thank you.
See if I can figure out how to do it.
2d8 plus
So,
4. Wait.
Go down to your healing word spell and take that little
Okay.
red cross plus
No.
and drop it on her.
Okay.
Drop it on me.
Oh.
It's
All right.
better than nothing. I appreciate it.
I'm trying.
It is.
Such high praise.
So we still don't have the doctor in the house? No?
The
Nope.
doctor
That's
is
great.
technically still in the house, so y'all are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Pass my
Now-
turn.
All right.
It's the best
so
part of the
Vax.
game. It's my turn. Alrighty.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, kind of in a diagonal line. I'm going to try and get 4 of the enemies. We're getting.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. All right.
Okay.
Got to rotate it. Rotate it the wrong way. There we go. Right here.
All right. Yep, that'll work. So control click on each of them to target them.
Hold on. Let me move the thingy out of the way and then
There you
target
go.
them. And then I'll put it back.
That's okay.
I think I got them all.
Nope, you're missing one. You got the Genasi, you got the Genasi, you got the Literal. There you go. That's it.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And
And Lager and Golgortha, as this thing spews out from her hand, you are all like jumping back, going, "Whoa, what's that?"
Whoa!
Yes.
All right. And go ahead and roll for damage.
hold on.
Oh,
much
I see
damage
what it
does
is.
it do?
It's actually on them, and so you put the effect on them, and that's it, right? So it will automatically hit them on their turns, okay? Because they are now standing
Yes.
in the brew. So, okay. Wow.
And
Yeah.
does it last on their bodies?
So, let me make sure.
Mm.
Right, the stream of acid, 5 feet wide in direction you choose, which you did. Each creature must save. A creature covered in acid takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turns. So, same thing that I was saying. It's in it, and it can use its turn to get the acid off of it, but
Mhm.
that is its action if it chooses to do that. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Pass turn.
All right. Helith, it is your turn, ma'am.
Very good, Doctor. All right, so everything's still. What is that thing? Oh, I know. That is my shovel.
That is your shovel behind the
Okay, I was
lizard
like, what is
folk.
that thing floating spectral? That would be mine. Okay,
Mhm.
that's going to stay where it
Yeah,
is.
you can start with that attack if you would like to.
But that's my bonus action then. If I make it do something right.
Hey. Yep.
He goes, okay.
No.
I was
I was
thinking.
saying, oh hey to
Oh.
the big token on there. Hold on just a second. Let me actually get rid of that
It's a
for
good
right
one.
now.
It's a good one.
There we go.
Okay, good.
All right.
And question, health-wise, how are we all doing? Still good?
Yeah, everybody's pretty good.
I was
So
making sure. However, I still want to flex the fact that I am indeed a cleric in this particular adventuring crew. Yeah, so,
And
forget
I
as
am
much
an
as I want.
explorer and Pathfinder guide. You know,
I am
I'll
the
be your
conductor.
marketplace guide. That's what I do.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
I also have
the double
rope.
root.
all right. So the first thing that you should do is go down to spiritual weapon, which is one of your level
Yes.
2 spells, and click that
Yep.
die to the right hand side of it, right?
I see it. Yep.
Okay. Very good. All right. It hits. So now you
13.
click the blood droplet.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Good
6.
job. You are beating up on the Genasi.
Yes. I don't like him. And for my action, is that a
Mhm.
dead body in front of me?
Oh, you've got both a live body
3.
and standing on top of a dead body. So
Oh.
the
So
elves
my
are the lizard
question.
folks that are standing on top of
There.
where their
Okay.
friends fell. But
So
yeah.
my question is here. Can Dr. Helith stand above, not float above, but stand right over the lizard that is dead? And
so there is another lizard that's alive standing in that square as well. Okay.
so I can't do anything to the dead body that's standing there, can I? Without moving
what
him
do you
out of
want
the
to
way?
what do you want to do to the dead body? It's in reach.
What do you think I want to do to the dead body?
Well,
Bury it.
you
I
could
told you, it
cast
reminds me of
Spare
my
the
mother.
Dying and get it back up again. You could
I
cast
would
Cure
like
Wounds on
to
it and try to get it back up
animate
again.
him. Yes, I would like to animate
Yes,
him.
you absolutely can. Well, you have Animate Dead?
Okay. So Dr. Helith has another creepy look on her face, which is totally inappropriate.
Are you gonna recruit that to our party? Like
For a little while.
for a little while? Okay.
Wait a
It's
minute,
terrifying
so-
and really cool.
I like the idea. I like it.
Okay, it is
Just
an
casting
interesting idea,
animate.
but where, like,
Yes.
I don't see you with that spell.
You don't?
No.
I see it.
Where is it?
I
What
have it at
spell is
level. Wait, I have it at level 3. So
You got Beacon of
on.
Hope, Life Transference, Mass Healing, Meld, Revivify, Speak with the Dead, and Spirit Guardians. Oh, I know what you did.
I have aid animate dead.
You can.
For
Yeah, so you can't. Okay. what it is that is one of the spells that you can pray for each day, but you did not load that spell for today. Okay.
You were not praying.
What?
You did not do your
I have it
prayers.
loaded. That's rude.
Hey, gotta take it
All right, I'll
down.
pray for it tonight, and I'll pray for you too, DM.
Uh-oh.
That's Dungeon Master General.
That sounds rough. Mm-hmm.
So I'll pray for tonight. So instead, I'll just do. I did. So okay, I did.
All right, you still have an
And
action. Okay.
I still have an action. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. She turns again with like a crook of her head, and she'd like to look right at the fire genesis who's still alive and outstretch her hand. And coming from her hand comes like this weird sort of smoky electric like line that looks almost like a life-giving line, but it's not. And it's a guiding bolt at first level, so that's 46 damage. So let's see if it hits first. The guiding bolt hits first. What?
It says because it's a range spell, and
he's too close.
Yeah, he's
too
too
close.
for a ranged spell, so you don't have quite enough. But you would know that, so you wouldn't necessarily have done it. So why don't you?
It would be with disadvantage.
Yeah. But why don't you
so
choose to do something different than that?
Yeah, I'll do something else instead. Let me ask you a question. Is Toll the Dead ranged? Or is it?
No, Toll of the Dead is not a ranged spell. It is a wisdom save.
Yeah, I can do that. It's a wisdom of 14. And then if he gets it, because he's already wounded, so I'll get 2d12.
That's right.
So he's wounded, so did he make the save?
You
14
have to. So the
I have to do it.
Die that's just to the right of Toll of the Dead.
Okay.
You have to click on that. Okay.
Got it.
9.
Right,
he failed his save. Okay.
Okay.
And so actually, let me modify this because it's still got the 1d12.
I see it. It's all the way to the right. It's the second.
So I just fixed it. It's 2d12 now. Okay.
Perfect.
Yep. There it goes.
And we got 10.
All right. But
Yes.
it was enough, right? So you extend your hand towards him and cast Toll of the Dead. You hear a bell ring out.
You hear dinner bells, like dinner bells.
That's a little
because
dark,
everyone's
but
hungry.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Okay. And he goes down.
Yeah.
Bong.
No doubt. All right, and down goes the Genasi.
Yay!
Okay.
Yes.
Toast for dinner.
I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. This is not looking good for me. All right, Dr. Helleth, pass your turn.
That's it for me.
All right, so this guy was standing in the acid and took 5 points of acid damage. All right. All right, then it's the one outside. All right. I gotta make wisdom check. Okay. All right, Huntress. This lizard folk just up and to the left of you turns and starts to run. You get a attack of opportunity. Okay?
Ooh.
So what that means for you is that, let's see, where's Huntress here? There you are, Gulgortha. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. All right, Gulgortha. So what's happening is he's running away from you and you have a reaction each round, and your reaction is going to get you a free attack on him. Okay. And so you want to go to your actions tab up with your
I'm on the action tab.
Yep. good. Up with your sword, and you want to double click on your the die to the right of your short sword.
Okay, the +7 one.
+7. Yep, you got it. Perfect.
Oh,
Oh, but you miss him as he
I missed terribly.
lunges away from you. Yep. All right, so that's 1,
Okay.
2, 3. All right, the problem with his third step is that it is in your spikes again. So you get to click the blood droplet down by your spike growth.
Yes. Die.
Die.
Nope, not dead. So
Yeah.
5, 6. All right.
Okay.
He takes off down that alleyway to the north. Okay.
Injured at all? No.
Yeah,
Not
he's
even a
injured.
scratch.
No, he's definitely injured.
All right.
All right. So he will pass his turn. All right. Now we've got the human that is up there near him, and that human doesn't want to have anything to do with you guys either. So he takes off running. Okay.
Hmm.
All
Coward.
right.
Yeah, run. Keep walking. Keep running.
All right. So he takes off and passes the lizard man, and you guys don't see him going north anymore. All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. This is the one that's right beside Lager. So Lager, he is going to disengage from you so that you can't get a attack of opportunity. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And also as he gets up here, he says, "You watch your back. The shivs will get you." All right. He passes his turn. This one, unfortunately, is in the spikes again. So Gortha's going to get another.
Gladly.
Yeah, another attack on this guy. All right, so click on the. All
5.
right. Yep, another 5 damage to the lizard folk. All right, but then he gets to attack Dr. Heleth. All right, Heleth, he's going to bite you.
Does he not see my shovel?
Your shovel's going to smack him anyway, but. All right, he bites you for 4 points of damage, and then he swings his scimitar at you. And misses with the scimitar. All right.
Of course he does.
And this is the other lizard folk, number 2, right? Yep. The other one also right beside you. And this one's in trouble. It's just gonna fight and bite.
Oh my gosh. What?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
that got scary for a minute.
Oh, but
that did it. And thank you.
There we go. Take 3 points of damage, Doctor.
Oh,
Thank you.
All right, Sakim, your turn.
Woohoo! All right. So already get that one there. But Dr. Hellis is still a little bit more overwhelmed, right? So
Not really.
I go ahead and use my bonus action to disengage from Fire Genasi 1 and move down here. Come on, big money.
All right, if you can take care of one more. Oh, and it looks like you may do it here.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I'm not going to click on anything because it should be automatically in place.
Learned your lesson.
It happens occasionally, not often.
Can be taught. All right, down goes the lizard folk. All right.
Bye.
So that's it. I mean, these guys are in full retreat. You actually end up killing off 3 more of them before before a few of them still end up getting away. Okay. So yes, a few of them have gotten away, but you killed 8 of the different ones that were here. Okay.
Okay.
I try to
Good
remember their
riddance.
faces in
Nice.
case I have to bargain with them later, so that
Yes.
I know exactly who I should either avoid and or lean on.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That'll teach you to mess with us.
I'd be like, hey, you saw my
Because-
crew last time.
I'd like to cast Mass Healing Word on everyone.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Um,
To get all
Thank you.
your hit points
Yep.
back.
mm-hmm. All right. So that is coming from Dr. Hella.
I mean, it's just hard to go to the library some days. I mean,
Right. So, Heleth, you need to
Yes.
go down to
Level 3.
Mass Healing Word. Yep.
Yes. And then just click it, yeah?
The plus, the red cross
Yes.
plus. Oh,
It's
Max.
8.
Wait a minute. What happened there?
I clicked Mass Healing Word.
Should have been 1d4 plus 4, which is 8. That's right.
Yes.
And you have everybody targeted. So I don't understand.
Yes, you do. You don't understand how I did that? It's magic.
I'm gonna,
Hmm.
I got it. I can. Okay.
with that, Dungeon Master General,
Yep.
would
So
it,
we have a couple of things. We have a couple of things that we need to do here. Right. So
Okay.
we need to give away a set of dice, thanks to Sakeem for rolling the 20. But we also need
Yeah.
to take a
Nice.
quick break. So everybody can take a quick break, and the Dungeon Master General will roll our giveaway right now. Okay.
Yay.
excellent.
All right. I'll go.
See you in how many minutes?
Yes, so it is 8:37, so let's see each other in 8 minutes, okay, at 8:45. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Thank
All right.
you.
All right. Let's see what
This
we can do
here.
here. All right. So we've got everybody eligible, and we will give away to Lindsay Andrews a set of Chentoufi dice. Yeah. There we go.
Congratulations, Lindsay. There we
Congratulations.
go.
Yep. Thanks for listening in, Lindsay. We appreciate that. All right. Very good. All right. I am going to put us on break here.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Jay. I see you jumped in. It's good to see you there. So, one of the things that we didn't start out with today was a kind of a rundown of what's going on with Gary Con lately. And there's going to be a newsletter that'll come out this evening as well for all of the people that are on our list. If you're not on our list, you can go to either the website or the uh, um, uh, tabletop events site, and you can sign up for our newsletter. But I just wanted to get in a couple of plugs about what's going on and what we're dealing with. So we have been doing a little bit of advertising lately, and when I say that, the Gygax family, y'all have recently been somewhere. So Bushra, Miriam, where did you guys go?
Miriam? So we
I'm
went
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
Okay,
you
there you are. Do you want to tell our viewers where were we?
Yep.
Oh, we just went to Tucson Comic Con, and we ran the booth as a family while Dad was out and running some games,
Yeah.
and lots of people came. There, sorry.
What really happened was the smallest member of the family ran the booth, right?
Oh yeah,
We saw the pictures on Instagram of
Grogu.
so
He was
yeah.
definitely the boss.
Yep.
Grogu was very
Absolutely.
popular.
Lots of people
Yeah.
at Tucson.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so funny that people would see Luke. They wanted to shake his hands and talk about how his dad affected changed their lives in many positive ways. But then they would see Grogu and they're like, oh wait, oh Grogu.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So nice to meet you. Oh my God.
Yeah, Grogu got a lot of high fives and a lot of kisses and a lot of took a lot
That's
of
awesome.
pictures with many fans. So yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, we had a
Yep.
great time in Tucson. We did.
Awesome.
Yeah, we even saw people wearing like Gary Con 4 shirts from like
Awesome.
Oh my
10,
gosh.
11 years ago.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
had a brief jaunt in Atlanta with Dragon Con as well. Talked to a lot of people about Gary Con, and I think we got probably at least another, a large handful of people that all signed up for Gary Con in the recent past too. So, and another number of others who are joining our stream and other things like that. So that's great. Chad, so what have you been doing? And I guess what are some of your additional responsibilities with GaryCon?
So I'm excited that I will be helping out with the costume contest. Obviously, I don't like anything about costumes. I mean, I just throw on
Clearly.
whatever I find around the house in one of my various costume bins. So yes, we're excited. We're gonna have the second annual costume contest. It's something that people can sign up for. Obviously there will be some celebrity judges. There's prizes for the winners. So it's very exciting that make sure to sign up for that, and maybe we can get Grogu to be in it this year a little bit just to help out.
Yeah,
We'll
it'd be
see.
awesome.
I know Grogu's very busy. I mean, Grogu gets a badge for the
Yeah.
convention.
Yes,
So
Absolutely.
make sure everybody else gets the badge too, because it's selling out this year. So,
That's
but
right.
yeah, I help with that, and any other tasks necessary. Last year I helped out. We had the D&D movie that we sponsored there, and I got to help run that. I was at the theater as the welcoming committee, so that was good. So
Awesome.
anything that I can do to help
Well,
out.
and
I'm very excited.
you also have another talent. You are somewhat artistic. Well, I mean, your costumes already show that you're artistic, but you do some consistent types of miniatures on a regular basis, don't you?
I do a lot of mimics, but yeah, I paint a lot of miniatures.
A lot of mimics.
I
That's
enjoy
right.
that. I hopefully will bring more for the auction. I definitely work at the auction every year, helping out for the charity auction. We've brought in a lot of money every year. We've done amazing things with that, so I'm very excited to be part of that as well.
Yep, no doubt.
Well, I want to see some of the things you make. I want to see your mimics and your miniatures.
They're great. They really are.
Can I show my miniatures?
Yep, and Alicia Marie, you've been running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Yeah, I'm always.
so-
Yeah. For me, the year is mostly conventions. Oh, look, is that one that you made?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Painted it.
Oh, check it out.
Mhm.
She painted that in Tucson Comic Con. Yeah.
It's
I
awesome.
love the creativity.
What's the most recent convention that you went to, Alicia?
Actually went to Gen Con. That was the one I went to at the beginning of August. But before that, it was Comic Con.
Yep.
Different Comic Con. But Gen
yes,
Con
I-
came and it's like, yeah. So I'm excited though about this is my first Gary Con. This one will be my first Gary Con.
Yay! It's so exciting.
Mhm.
So
gonna be awesome.
anyways, as the guest and relations manager, I'm just putting this out there. Not to put you on the spot, but we have the costume contest, and we would love to have you as a judge.
If only you knew a costume designer, right? So
We would love you to be there. So yeah, just let me know.
well, and so you
okay.
also do that as a business, though, right?
Yeah.
Costume
Yeah,
design.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And Halloween is always like a really wreck of a season for me because what happens is we're at the end of September and believe me, it'll be really quiet. But 2 weeks before Halloween, I'll get the
you wanna
DMs
say
and the
hi?
phone calls. Hey, are you busy?
I need a quick job.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 I meant to update your little thing. You see, I've got the little night bot that's responding with like what your
Okay.
social media handle is and other things like that too. But you've
Yeah.
also got an email address that is specifically for if somebody wanted to get you to do some costume design, and I think it's Alicia bizdev@gmail.com,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, you're smart. Yep, it's
There you go.
Alicia Bizdev at Jewel. It's like, I mean, I usually open things up quietly because again, like I'm a one-woman show, like a lot of people here. So the reason why I'm not crazy promotive with my costume making is because I'm always booked because it's only me. But if I have a slow, then I'll put it up, quietly put it up and see if I have time to do something. But until the day
Yeah.
comes when I can have an
So
entire
give you
company.
plenty of notice.
Yes, right?
That's what every artist needs is plenty of notice.
Yeah. No, notice.
Mimic.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Oh,
Mimics.
those are nice.
Nice.
That's a ton of mimics.
I've painted
Wow.
almost every one of them. There's a couple that came pre-painted, but
Oh my god.
99% of those I painted.
Are
That's
they
very cool.
commissions?
What's that?
Are those commissions or just for yourself?
Just for myself. I have painted some that were auctioned off at the GaryCon auction last year.
I was gonna see. I see some more auction items in
Yeah.
possible.
Bush is like, I have some ideas for you.
I need to get you some of those others that we talked about, like the canoe and others like that too. So, yeah, we've got a bunch.
So wait, auction items, we can just like offer them to you, Bushra, or are they just
Yes. If you have items, then we are very happy to take them, and then we can take care of that. We have an auction team, but I'm very happy to facilitate that.
Yep.
It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Speaking of
nice.
which, we need to start having a couple of auction meetings too. So it's about that time, isn't it? All right, so let's jump back in. We got about another hour left here today.
got
How about Bart? I didn't hear.
Oh,
what he
Bart.
said.
Yeah,
I'm
so
actually
Bart, what are you
planning on
doing
this being my first Gary Con this year as well.
Yay!
Yeah. So I grew up and yes, Gary Gygax has been a big influence on my life, so I'm very excited about it. Plus, I get to spend some time with my de facto older brother, so that'll be fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. We may even bring some other usual suspects with us.
Yep.
So,
And Bart, so I know you and I do a lot of this together, but tell them a little bit about what you're doing with Chaotic Good Gaming and the other games that you're looking at.
okay, I'm running for Chaotic Good Gaming. I'm running like a youth program as well as a first-time player for people to get to know the 5e system as well as learning the virtual tabletop or tabletops that we play with. I'm also looking to diversify some of our repertoire because we do have a lot of 5e games running. So I'm looking to start a Savage World as well as a Vampire 5e World of Darkness game.
Mm-hmm.
So that I will be
Nice.
running. So
Yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
All right. So just a reminder to enter our drawings, you can type !GC giveaways. So I am going to check that, make sure it's still working properly. All right. Yep. All right. So that it is. So everybody who wants to do it, it's GC giveaway singular. Okay, I'll put it in chat as well, so that everybody can see that. And we've got a couple of other things we can give away tonight, or will give away tonight. One is a signed copy of the Chentoufi module that we are running through right now. It's called Eye of Chentoufi. There is there is another one, The Heart of Chentoufi, already out, and we are almost, well, I say we, but Gaxworks and Luke and Matt are almost done with the third one as well too. So it's getting close. I don't know any official dates. They don't. I'm not managing any of this, and it'll be there when it's there. But I hear that it's getting close too, and so definitely exciting to to have that third one rounded out. Let's see. Anything else we need to talk about before we jump back in? All right.
We're good. I think
All
we're
right.
good.
Yeah. All
We
right.
live.
Yeah.
We
You
survived.
did live. You did
We
live. All right.
live.
But you know that the shivs are out to get you, and not 5 minutes later, guess what happens?
Pelicos comes out.
Pelicos.
Pelicos
God.
the Red
What
shows
am,
back
what
up.
am I swear.
oh hi Pelican.
I'm gonna
Dude,
smack him upside the
oh.
head.
He says, "You guys look like maybe you've been in a little tussle. What's going on?"
I'm really tempted.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted to punch him. I'm getting very agitated with this dude.
Yeah.
Rather than confront him while the rest of the party members express their discomfort with him, I want to grab for like any kind of scroll case or any kind of pouch that he has that looks like it might contain any letters.
Yes, I'm going to create
Okay.
a big ruckus in his face just to help out with the distraction.
Hey, I like it.
All right. Let's see. All right. Give me in the tower, please. Give me a sleight of hand check. Oh, so unfortunately, that was not a very adept attempt at, especially with somebody that has, been around this a lot. And so you get off to a good start, but at some point he happens to look down and notice that there is a hand on his pouch.
Wow.
Oh,
hey. I was just seeing what you got in here.
You commented last time on
That was
the
the
eyebrow. You commented last time on the eyebrow. You get a significant eyebrow right now. Mm-hmm.
How much damage does he take with it?
Is that area of effect?
It's like a 3d6 eyebrow. Yeah. So, yeah. You think maybe you shouldn't get caught doing something like that again. Yeah.
But at least he knows to be wary.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of give him a little friendly shove towards the rest of my compatriots that are grilling him.
All right.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Red?
Oh, of course.
Where did you go during this little tussle we had out here?
Oh, I just needed one
I
of those.
agree. What do you have to say for yourself?
I just needed one of those meat pies from a vendor that we passed a little ways back. You guys must have just kept walking without me.
Oh, you mean Johann? No, he closed up shop an hour ago, so there's no meat pies being sold. So what's up?
Hey, I just think we forgot about the zone of truth. Can I
Mhm.
cast that spell?
We don't have it. Come on, where is he?
Yeah. Oh, Hey,
I do have that spell.
yeah. I
Oh,
just
you
saw
have it. I
Matt.
do.
Matt in chat
Oh.
reminded me by grabbing the code, but we do have our Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms code, and if
Yay.
anybody is interested in that, all you got to type is !code in chat, and you'll
Woohoo!
be able to pick that up.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. So,
Awesome.
headed to the library now, yes?
Yes.
We lost
In the
Miriam.
library.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Oh,
hope
we
we
did.
don't lose Miriam permanently.
I know.
You know, she,
She'll be back.
not she, but
There's
he,
he.
Sofax, has spent
Oh,
a lot of
Sofax.
time in the library.
So maybe Sofax just took off. Oh,
There
there.
we go.
Sofax is back.
Oh.
Like maybe Sofax took off. Like, you know.
Just like magic.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Sofax likes hanging out in the library, so I knew Sofax wouldn't miss this.
uh,
So,
Oh, yeah.
anyway, but you guys make your way down to the library, and the Wazir's guards basically stop you right there at the entrance to the library, and it is a grand building, more like a stepped pyramid on the outside, but
Mhm.
you know, kind of broad steps, and it's not a square pyramid. It's actually more like a rectangular pyramid.
Rectangular.
But there are, you know, multiple gardens on the outside that are tended by the Wazir's gardeners. But you know that this building is basically one of his possessions, and the entire building is under his protection. And so you also are aware that there are a number of guards that both roam the halls and take care of things. But when you get there and you are stopped by the guards, they tell you, you know, that you're going to have to relinquish all weapons. And not only that, but this caster here with you seems, well, to likely have the possibility of an affinity for fire, and so we're going to keep a couple of guards specifically with you, for you know, for your visit here. Additionally, you notice that two other guards pull Pelicos the Red off to the side, and then a third one comes back and tells you, yes, Pelicos is no longer welcome in the library right now.
We
Oh.
asked him why, because he just sort of attached himself to us, so we were just kind of curious. You know, we're all citizens of the city. Do you know why he's banned from the library?
Well, you know, details belong to, you know, those who need to know, but let's just say that you know, he may have spent too much time looking at the different books that he was not allowed to look at.
Oh. Books that
Good to
was
know.
like sensitive books,
Mm,
like evil, dangerous books.
Don't look behind the
wouldn't have
curtain.
we wouldn't have any evil or dangerous books here.
Then what books?
Mhm.
Because I want to make sure that
I'm
we're
just a
not.
guard.
We're just-
I'm just a guard.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
Who might know, just in case? Because I mean, this guy is suddenly trying to be really good pals with us, and I want to make sure we know he's okay.
I wasn't there at the time, but you know, maybe
Mhm.
you can talk to the Grand Prefect about it.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds great.
Yeah, we can ask why. So, Pelicos, do you mind standing here outside and keeping yourself
Well,
occupied while we find out?
they've separated him from you at this point,
Oh, okay.
and he is, you know, you know, standing separately from you guys right now. Okay.
Okay.
I think
Yep.
he's doing the Pella who? thing.
Well, you can see him animatedly talking with his hands to the guards, but you can no longer hear. He's no longer close enough for you to hear exactly what he's saying. Okay.
Okay.
I will gladly hand over my sword, but I will say, "Oh, you would not part an old man from his walking stick, would you?"
You know what? You go ahead. You go ahead and make a. Let's see. What do we want?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check. Okay.
I'm sure this will go great.
Ooh, nat 20.
That's a giveaway. That's
That
a
is-
giveaway.
That's a giveaway.
Nice.
All right.
Dwarf
It is a giveaway, and
Dwarf
also.
justice.
Yep. Also, so and anybody who wants to enter it right now, it's exclamation point GC giveaway, and we'll do it in just a minute. But you are he is overcome with sympathy for you, and he would never even imagine parting you with your walking stick that you surely need to help with
I
your back
pretend to limp a
problems.
little bit.
Yeah. So
Dungeon Master General.
Yes.
So since he's doing so well, could I potentially use a sleight of hand maneuver to deposit my super dagger on him, so that since he's already getting passed through, it just goes through with maybe advantage?
Uh, yeah, it's not going to be with advantage, but I will allow a sleight of hand check to see if you could potentially put it onto him.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Hey, I'm due. I'm
All right,
due.
and while you're doing that, I'm going to roll out our next winner, and it for the natural 20, it will be another set of Chentoufi dice.
Wow.
Oh no! Look at that.
Whoa, look
Lord
at that.
Gasumba won the giveaway. Congratulations, Jay.
Nice. Congratulations.
Chentoufi dice are headed your way, buddy. All right. So,
Yeah.
well, that's your role seems to have been, or your attempt at sleight of hand seems to have been successful. You think
okay.
that you think
Stay
that,
attentive. I start getting palpitations.
yeah, no doubt. All right, but you think you've successfully planted the knife on the old dwarf that needs the walking stick in such a way that none of the guards saw it. Okay.
I wasn't really trying to hide it from the dwarf, so
Yeah,
I
know the
think-
dwarf wasn't, and
he's got
the dwarf-
sand, man. I'm not gonna mess with him.
the dwarf could give you away if the dwarf wanted to. So
Yeah, that's true.
all right. All right, but no, you think that you're successful. Okay.
I know where the good hookah cafes are, though. So
The herbs. I like
Right.
the herbs. Yeah.
Yeah, we know you do. All right. So, anything else that you guys need to, say to the guards there?
Health would like to ask, do we require a library card to get in the library?
I've seen a number
Oh.
of people encouraging you to ask for the library card. So
Right,
basically the guards that are hosting you are your library card. Okay, so they
Very
know
well.
that you've been approved to research in the library and try to look for some things. Okay.
Very
okay,
well.
so the little piece of paper that I was kind of unwadding from my pouch and then blowing up and trying to dust, I just go ahead and put back in my pouch.
Okay. Very good. All right. So, you guys are shepherded into the library. This is, again, one of the grandest looking libraries that you have ever seen. Just grandest looking buildings that you've ever seen. There's mosaics everywhere as you walk in the entryway. And then after you get to the entryway, there is another room where you see a number of different desks here. There seem to be uh, many individuals who are copying texts, and so basically making reproductions of existing scrolls and books, and even some stone tablets that are being documented in new scrolls and new books as well. But there's a desk in the center of the room, and behind that desk there are two individuals that appear to be somehow in charge. Everybody is kind of deferring to them, asking them different questions as you walk down the aisle between all of these different desks that are laid out in this larger room.
How many people are in here?
There are probably about 15 individuals that are working. There are probably another 15 guards that are stationed around the room as well. And that includes the 3 guards that are with you, the one who was your host and the 2 that are standing on either side of Sofax.
Okay.
They're very sensitive about fire.
Oh, well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I try to use their distraction though to ask them where the cartography section is, if they have like any ancient maps or anything like that we could study.
Are you okay? So you're talking to the people at the desk, the people that are in
Yes.
charge? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So both of these attendants are, kind of listening, to your request, and they're like, yes, we absolutely have, a very large collection of, cartography. And it's just behind this room. Go down the hall and then on the left, and he tells the guard which room. He gives an identifying name for the room, and the guard nods and says that he can lead you there.
Okay. Then I will follow that guard. My intent is to copy down anything that looks like it might be a ruin or some area that we could explore, and look for any of these kind of things, and just try to jot it down as quickly as I can in charcoal so that we can utilize it later.
Yes. I would like to research historical elemental buildings in the city of Chentoufi.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So that's actually in a different room that is specifically dedicated to the city of Chentoufi.
Can I get one of my escorts to take me there?
Yes.
Is escorts the right word?
Both of them. Yes, escorts is a good name for them, right? So, but they will both take you there. So.
Well, since Sofax is very valuable to our group, can I go with him?
Yes. Yep. You can absolutely
Just to
go with
protect
him.
him,
Yep.
since
You can absolutely go with him.
he doesn't have a protector this time.
Yep. All right. So Jay said give the dice away to somebody else. So
Yeah.
we've done it, and it's
Yeah.
Ben Raw, who was saying some nice things about Chad. Chad, you know this Ben Raw guy?
I do. He's a good guy.
All right. Good stuff.
So,
Congratulations,
Logger, would you
Ben.
like to come with me so that way we could reference your knowledge of the area and the desert with the different maps?
Is there any chance there's going to be a mini bar where you go?
The library?
I definitely know a vendor
Yes.
later.
Okay. If
Yeah.
there's a chance, then yes, I will go with you.
We can do mint tea and hookahs all around in the cafe as soon as this is done. My treat.
Awesome. All right. So as you guys are led to your respective, and Dr. Helleth, which group are you going with?
Oh, must you know what I plan to do? Dr. Ellis would like to, I guess when everyone sort of starts splintering off,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to look into, I guess, the area that would have information on like the local sort of factions and traditions that might exist here in Chentoufi. I don't know if we've said this in the beginning, but she's relatively new to Chentoufi. She hasn't been there a long time. So she just wants to see who's here.
So knowing more about Chentoufi would bring you to the same room that Sofax is going to go to. So you should join him in his research. Okay.
I'll go them after the mini bar. I'm just kidding. I'll go with Sofax now.
Okay.
We're all going to the cafe afterwards.
We'll go back later. Yeah.
Okay. So I want to start with the map room here. Specifically, what are you looking for?
Just to see if we can find any maps that show the previous ruins we've been in, and allocate that time period with any other maps that are also of the area, to see if we can find something for any potential ruins that we might have to go to, or might have some interesting trinkets.
Okay,
that we could help with.
There is an assistant in the room too who can help you, try to find what it is that you're looking for if you give them, a little bit of instruction. So do you want to just, chances are it would take you 10 times as long to find something without their help, but is it something that you want to, is there something that you want to describe to them that you want to look for?
I definitely describe the ruins we've been to, and I say that, we're looking for things of this time period. We're working with several factions within the city, several temples that really want to examine some of these old tombs and temples, and make sure we record these artifacts and this cultural significance before it gets taken, or some sort of natural disaster happens. And we want to make sure that everything's being taken care of and recorded in situ.
Well, so they are able to find a map of the wastes that has the Temple of Bushira on it, but it doesn't seem to be in the exact same place that you guys went. It seems to be off by a number of different miles from where you all actually went and found it. So exactly where it is, but it doesn't seem to be in the right spot on the maps that they pull up of the area.
Interesting.
And they also comment on the fact that it's been buried for hundreds of years at this point, so they weren't absolutely sure, that
it was actually existed. Yeah.
Well, they weren't sure whether the maps were drawn at the wrong time, or whether the maps are where something actually happened to move different things too. So.
Okay. Well, I make notes of this very carefully. And I asked them if they have any pictures or any maps that would show the territory of that same time, and maybe any kind of structures like additional temples, tombs, anything like that.
So, are you looking for maps of the city during that time? Are you looking for maps of the surrounding environs during that time, or is the answer
surrounding environment?
Okay.
Surrounding environment.
Right. So you are able to find, and they help you find a number of different maps for those for that time period. Nothing seems to necessarily stand out though.
Okay. Well, I do kind of sketch them down anyways, just in case I can use them for reference later.
Mm-hmm. Well, the attendant asks you, is there anything else that they could help you with?
Do you know of any temples of Chentoufi that have gone missing, or any tombs in the area that we should be looking for, so that we can protect this valuable cultural reference?
There are always rumors, but that's
how we start the study. Is we begin with the rumors. So what do you got?
Well, the assistant there tells you that it's more than just rumors, but there are sewer systems underneath the city, and the sewer systems are called the Kanat. It's Kannat, the Kanat. Okay.
Do we have any
And
maps of these sewer systems that we can utilize?
there
Just in
there are
case?
no known maps right now of those sewer systems. As a matter of fact, most of the entrances to the sewer systems have been, deliberately blocked off. So they they know for a fact that they don't have any maps in the library here. Maybe somebody's got some in their, personal libraries, but there's definitely nothing here in this library.
All right. Do they have any knowledge of why that was all bricked up as opposed to like still being a workable sewage system?
Not anymore. This was again hundreds of years ago that the larger tunnels below the sewers were bricked up.
Well, some of the group we're working for is really interested in at least trying to make sure we're preserving, the significance of these objects that we're looking for. Is there any kind of indicator of where the most local entrance would be?
Um, uh, no, they have no knowledge of it. None
Okay.
at all. Yep.
All right. That's my questions for him.
Okay. All right. Logger, you don't see a minibar.
Found the minibar.
Well done, sir. Love it.
The poor old man who needs his walking stick to get around.
Right, that's right. Man,
Hell,
He's
Fuck
not.
me.
He is not gonna need that stick anymore now. He's all fired up.
all right.
Oh, I retrieved my knife and I kind of give him a wink and like, hey, thanks.
Yep. All right.
How did you get so lucky, Lager?
All right. So it doesn't take you guys too long to do this, but after you get done, your guard is able to show you the way to the room that has all the history of Chentoufi here. All right. So so Sofax and Dr. Heleth, both of you had certain things that you wanted to research. So what in particular? There is also a assistant that is in the Chentoufi room, and is able to assist you in looking for stuff.
So I would like to find the oldest buildings and also which ones have a connection to a particular element or connection to all the elements.
Mm-hmm. All right. So in looking at the maps, they can pull maps, that go back, different different time periods. And as you start looking back through the different maps, the maps of different time periods, you see that there are a couple of temples that are in the city. That subsequently were either rebuilt or bricked over for I said bricked over, I mean torn down, and something else was rebuilt in place. But the buildings that you find that have been here the longest are the palace and the library. Okay.
Yeah.
As far as specifically the elements, there have always been multiple temples to the different elements, and so there have been a collection of them. There's more than one per element, but none of the maps show any major buildings. So they've all been like minor temples that were dedicated to the elements, and none of those really stand out for you as a place that would be either important enough or big enough in order to in order to have what you're looking for.
Okay.
Dr. Heleth, How about you?
Yes.
What are you specifically looking for right now?
Specifically wondering why I am messaging all of you in Infernal, but I think I figured it out myself.
There's the drop down. Yes. So in Fantasy
I see
Grounds,
it.
it's pretty cool. That drop down lets you choose the language that you would want to use. By the way, for elementals, I think it's Ignan that you want to use.
Oh, it is okay. I don't know why it was.
Ignan is the
I
Ignan.
couldn't figure
Yeah,
out.
Ignan is the language of elementals. Yep.
Oh, I was like, why am I speaking in tongues? But that's actually a really
Yes.
cool effect to
Now,
see it.
now,
To see it.
now,
Yeah.
Sofax is trying it out, talking
Oh.
in Elvish, right?
That's
so
cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
It is. Yeah,
Yep.
it's
And
a
if you
little
want to,
extra.
if you want to whisper at the DM, I'm sorry, the Dungeon Master General, and you can just right click on the dice tower, and
right.
then it'll let you whisper to him as well.
That's right.
Can I whisper to him in Infernal?
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
You know
He'll
what?
be able to read it, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What? Okay. I mean, Helith is like, we're at the library. We're at the
Mm-hmm.
library. Okay. Cool. But what she really wants to find out.
Ignan, so Ben Raw in chat just said that Ignan is the language of fiery love.
It is.
awesome.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I
she knows a
interrupted
little.
you. Go
She
ahead.
knows a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Genesee. All right. Really, she wants to know. Like I said, she's new to Chentoufi slightly. She got involved with this Randy band somehow, but it works right now. Her background is, she's I guess a version of a faction agent. So what she's looking for is a safe house. Because I have access to a secret network of supporters that believe the same things I do. Doesn't mean we're right. Doesn't mean anyone's right. It just means that these believers also believe the same things that I do. So I need to find this network of people. Although I am aware that none of these people in the network would risk their lives for me or my fellow adventurers. However, they do have information that I could use. So it's like safe house assistance.
And I understand what you're looking for. All right. So I think that you will have found a couple of things that would be interesting to you. You're not necessarily sure that you found a safe house, but you've identified a couple of factions that may have information or resources that might be useful to you. And so you and I can figure that out between sessions. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Very good. Okay. So about this time, the dwarf staggers back in, not because of the minibar, but because his back's bad and he needs the staff to help him walk. the knees are
Take
bad.
you anywhere.
It's always the knees, man. Oh.
Mhm. Yep. And Sakim is coming in as well. But following Sakim into the room as well seems to be an older and really pretty dignified gentleman here.
Can I check to see if I know him? Like
you
from
may.
previous
You may.
encounters as a core team.
Yep. So why don't you give me what would you got a history? Let me look at you real quickly. What would be the best one? So facts, skills. All right. Why don't you actually give me an insight
You are
check?
fired.
Sofax?
So good.
Yep.
I mean, you're still digging in that sand.
Alrighty.
You're funny. You're hysterical.
Yep.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Okay. All right. So Sofax, you have not met him, but you know him by reputation. This is the prefect of the library, and his name is Dyfman the Younger. He was at one point, much younger, but that was the name that was given, right?
Just come up with that on the spot, Garg.
But he is. This is all Luke.
Okay.
That's what happens when you take diphenhydramine. Suddenly you're not the younger anymore.
He's like, at one point he was younger, but he's not younger anymore. Thank you, Garner.
That's right. All right. I'm very good at stating the obvious. Okay. I have a mind that was made for sports telecasting. Tell everybody, hey, that was a
Mm,
pass. Anyway,
mm.
all right. So, but Dyfaman is, definitely an older gentleman here, but at some point he probably stood well above 6 feet tall, but he's very stooped with age at this point, but still a very distinguished looking man. He's thin with gray hair and very bushy eyebrows. But there's a gleam in his eye that is uh, it's something about his job and all of the things related to being here. He hears you talking to the assistants and asking them the questions. He gets kind of pleased with the way that you guys are trying to learn and that they are helping you out as well. But
Mhm.
yeah, so Sofax, you know who he is, but you haven't met him yet. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. He says, "Greetings. I had heard that we had some special visitors to the library. Can I do anything to specifically help you?"
Oh yes. Do you have any tomes on like ancient Ydrissid culture or figures?
So, of course, we have plenty of things on cultures and figures, but why don't we get to the heart of what it is that you're looking for? How can I help you with some of the specifics?
Well, we're looking for something called the Oculus of Senrahbah. Have you heard of it before?
Hmm. There are rumors about artifacts from the Ydrissid Empire, and yes, I've heard of the Oculus, but no one has written or said anything about it for you know maybe centuries at this point. We haven't even had anybody aside from some ne'er-do-wells in here looking, looking for things that are related to the Ydrissid Empire.
Well, that's unfortunate to hear.
Mm.
Well, could you at least tell me a bit about Senrahbah?
Well, so I'm not sure that I'm really the expert on Senrahbah, but we may have a couple of other people inside the library that might be able to help you. But I need to potentially ask around to find out, to find out who would be that expert to take you to.
Hmm. Are you sure that you don't have any books about this where I could just read about it myself?
Yes, I'm absolutely positive that I do not have anything in our possession. Again, though, there are uh, many of our nobility who have their own libraries too that you may be able to visit, but that's really the only place that I might know of where you might have additional books because I'm sure that there are none here. We are being harassed in chat by some guy named Luke Gygax.
Oh my
Ugh, I hate him.
god.
I hate that guy.
Oh no.
That guy.
Uh, careful, young Padawan.
Yeah.
I yeah.
Spellfax will be grounded the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I want to know if he is aware of the Undercity and where it might connect to other important sites of historical significance.
Hmm. The Undercity.
Yes,
He says, "Do you know of the Kanat?"
yes,
Well,
that
that's
is.
yeah. He says that is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's what we think might lead us to what we're looking for to look for items of cultural significance to make sure that we bring knowledge back into the library.
Hmm.
We have several learned people with us that would love to write a treatise on this.
Well, um, okay. So I've heard rumors of ways to get to the Connaught, but I would need to do a little bit of additional research on my own in order to potentially find the information that you're looking for.
If you could, then we would definitely add you with any kind of publication that we might happen to write due to our investigation, and and that way your name would be on it as well, and you'd have your own volume here in this library.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay.
And we can also bring back any artifacts that might also help with your display to draw people into the library and let them offer some substantial resources to make sure this magnificent edifice stays as pristine as it is.
Nice. He says we're always interested in adding potential artifacts to our to our collection as well. So that certainly would be nice.
And the benefit to academic knowledge alone is staggering.
Can Dr. Helith lean over to
Yeah.
to Sakib and say, "Thankfully, he doesn't have a zone of truth up, correct?"
Too thick? Too thick?
He hears him spewing this mess about what he plans on doing. He's like, "Okay, whatever works here."
You gotta be careful when you use different spells, right? So
Yeah.
all right. So I need a persuasion check from you.
Okay. Come on, big money.
You should totally get advantage because it's such a creative.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
What do you think, Dungeon Master General?
I think that you can roll with advantage. You've been very creative. Yes.
Or at least guidance. How about guidance?
What?
Well,
We can double tap that. We could.
Oh, that's right.
I don't control
Can
guidance.
you guidance?
Yeah,
I
don't
will
control
give you guidance.
Give him guidance. Can we retcon that or no?
Mhm.
Throw me some sand.
What? I told
I've
her
been
I'm
at
a
the
new
mini
cleric.
bar. I'm real helpful now. My tongue is loose.
Do you have guidance as well?
All right.
Drunk
Are
man,
we
do you
getting
have guidance
guidance
as
from the
well?
druid, or are we getting guidance from the cleric?
I think the druid was going to jump on it, but whoever's
Okay.
got it first works.
Okay. So
Okay.
whoever's doing
Whoever has
it,
the-
you go to your
Okay.
actions tab by guidance, and you take that little the little icon that looks like a man that's
Yes.
putting an effect on somebody, and drag it onto Sakim in the combat tracker. Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna do it, Lager? Okay.
All
Okay. While I'm giving this spiel, I managed to accidentally drop 10 or 12 gold coins on the ground accidentally.
Ooh.
So give me a perception check.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. You notice that he kind of he's acting like he didn't see it, but you notice that he's kind of pushing all the coins together in a pile.
Little
and,
slipper movement there with his foot. Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Yep, but
Ching, ching.
so you've dropped 10 gold coins, right?
Yeah.
He taps his foot 10 more times.
Oh,
Oh.
And
All right. I drop I cough a little bit and I drop another 10 gold coins on the ground. Ching.
okay.
Sand. Whew.
All right. The coins all kind of get swept underneath the closest desk or chest of drawers, right? That stores scrolls or whatever. Scroll rack, it gets swept underneath the scroll rack there before anybody else sees it.
I think that excuses us from any kind of byline for him on any academic writings we do, just FYI.
Right. He says, he thinks that he could show you to a couple of other rooms that have some special books that you might be interested in.
Yes, have some.
Okay. All right.
You know what? I think I want to ask. So Heleth wants to ask Huntress.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we want to? I mean, I forget, just because my brain is not working very well here in this library for some reason. But didn't we want to also find out what these things we found actually might do? Or did I miss something?
Yes, I believe you are onto something. My brain doesn't work in the library either, because that's just my human heritage. But I think we should
blame it on the humans.
try.
Is that Phyllis's background?
Yeah.
Usually who does it? I mean, 9 out of 10 times.
But hey, but let's what shall we try to find out? What
Didn't we? We wanted to find out like what these things that we were. That was
Yeah.
part of wanting to come in
So
here.
some of the artifacts we found, we wanted to make sure we discovered their abilities, their resources,
their
and
true
history.
powers.
Yeah. Excellent point.
Does anyone know what Senrahbah is, though?
I was
We can
going
find
to
out.
ask.
Mhm.
So the prefect Daifamin says, I really think that you might find more of what you're looking for in the additional books that are in the rooms I'll take you to.
Very well.
Do we?
I make sure to let him lead, because if anything I've learned from my time as a assistant at the marketplace is that if somebody's willing to take a bribe, they're not always willing to deal fairly with you. So I kind of take a couple steps back, kind of make sure that my party members are not going to be jumping into a trap.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Smart.
All right.
Takes one to know one.
It's true, though. It's true.
All right. So he does lead you guys out of here, and he takes you down a couple of halls that start to get more obscure as you're going through the library.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. Here we go. All right, and then leads you to a large door that he unlocks, and on the other side of the door is a set of stairs. And so he, at this point, tells the guards that he's got it from here and he can take care of things. The guards obey him without a second, glance. So they do exactly what it is that he is that he's interested in, or what he's asking you guys to do, or asking them to do. So let me share a new map. So this is, he takes you down the stairs, and
Now, is he human, or I'm sorry?
yes,
I may have
he's human.
Okay,
that's correct.
So does he have a torch, or?
Yes, he does have a torch.
Okay.
That is correct. So.
Okay, I go ahead and light one of my own just in case.
All right, I will give everybody torches. No, I'll give you.
Oh, good.
Torches. So
Okay.
there you go, Sakim.
Thank you.
All right, so Sakim and
Don't play
Daifamin
with fire, guys.
have torches.
Question:
Yes.
Am I still being followed by the two guards?
No, he has dismissed them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And he's basically leading you along the hall, telling you to keep up because you're so slow.
Mhm.
Be careful. Be careful with those torches, guys. Don't want to start any fire.
Okay.
So there are a number of different rooms off of the off of the hall that he's leading you down, but they all are, relatively small. But you see there may be some artifacts in each one, or there may be,
Mhm.
a number of books and scrolls that you see on the shelves and um, tables that are in each one. Um,
Okay.
Turns back and says, "Hey, doctor, you need to keep up with the rest of everybody."
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just sort of, Damien, wait, Daphne, Mr. Younger,
Dyphon.
Mr. Younger.
Mm-hmm.
Diphenhydramine.
Diphenhydramine.
It's like Damon, Daphne. Would this be the area that Mr. Red kept trying to find himself in without being allowed?
He doesn't even know anything about this area.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Red is just a nuisance.
I agree. All right. I'm coming along. Make haste.
We're very special.
He keeps
I'm
leading
trying
you
to
down the
move.
hall.
Just walking.
More and
I'm
more.
coming. I'm coming.
Walking clumsily.
I'm not really
Huh?
sure what Sakim is doing right now. So there
Oh,
you are. You
what is
kept up,
Sakim?
Sakim. Sakim
Here I
was
am.
falling back behind everybody, but
I was
I'm
falling
trying
back.
to
I
keep.
said,
I'm definitely
mm.
trying to keep a little bit behind Daffy.
Why? Oh, got it. Got it. Now here we are.
mhm.
I was actually, I'm not down the hall enough. That's why. Here we go.
Right. All right. So he leads you to this door here, and
Okay.
he starts rummaging in his pouch. You note that above the door is a pictogram. That pictogram looks like this.
Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. That's good.
Looks kind of like a crown on top of three squiggly lines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is
All
anybody familiar with that signal, or with that symbol rather?
Highly unlikely, but
Hmm.
Sofax would be the only potential one. Sofax, would you give me an Arcana or Arcana is going to be the best thing for you. So give me an Arcana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nat 20.
My God.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. You know
Nice.
exactly what this symbol is. This symbol is the pictogram that represents the Ydrissid god of the sea. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anything we should be worried about? So facts.
No.
Yeah, you don't think that it would be problematic that it's the god of the sea, but you start to think about what you've heard about the Oculus so far, and you think that there may be a connection between the god of the sea and the Oculus.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So he unlocks this door, and when he unlocks the door,
Mhm.
Sofax, you're standing right there, and there's something odd about it. Give me an insight check, please.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Okay.
23.
Your dice are working.
Nailing it.
All right.
yeah.
So the space is too big. Like, you've seen all of these rooms, and the space behind here is definitely too big for what should be here.
Hmm. What's that look for so fast? That look on your face.
All right.
I'm just
So-
I'm thinking about what it could mean.
The
Yeah,
room
we're sort of.
The room itself
Aliens.
is larger than you were
Mhm.
expecting, obviously. 6 steps go up to roughly a 30 by 30 room filled with vellum tomes, dusty scroll tubes, and slender leather portfolios. while spears, tridents, and nets adorn the walls. The walls have faded murals depicting nautical scenes, mermen, octopuses. I think I had this conversation with somebody else before. The plural can be octopuses, it can be octopi, it can be like it's a weird word. Anyway,
I always go with
Right.
Latin,
yeah. Tritons and
even
other
if it's
sea
wildly
creatures.
inaccurate.
That's right. But you have mermen, octopuses, tritons, and other sea creatures all saluting a blue-skinned figure walking on top of the waves. Huh, I wonder who that could be.
We know who that is.
Your natural
The
20
god
tells
of
you that
the
that's
sea.
definitely the god of the sea. That's right. A human-like figure has long sea green colored beard and holds a large silver trident in his left hand. The floor is made from green marble squares, each roughly 2 feet on a side. An elaborate tapestry hangs on the far side of the room, depicting several people laying offerings on a stone pedestal. A majestic feminine figure, clearly some sort of deity, stands over the pedestal with glowing hands extended over the offering plate.
Hmm.
We see what she's offering with her extended hands. We just can't tell. It just looks like she's like this.
I think she's asking for offerings.
She's,
I'm gonna put some gold in her offering plate.
Oh, good. You
Well,
told me that
so-
because I would
so-
have taken.
to be
Does he
clear-
enter the room at all?
Yeah.
So he opens the door, and Sofax has obviously gone in there, but no, he has not entered the room.
Does he look like
Can
he
we-
has any intention of entering the room?
Yeah, but he's looking at 4 other people in your group that haven't gotten here yet.
Okay, I'm
come
just
along,
waiting
come
for-
along. Yep.
Oh,
Just
okay.
right.
I thought that was the doorway. I mean, with the sarcophagus, correct?
Well,
My
there's
ranger.
there's
Yeah.
there's a sarcophagus in one of the other areas, but you need to come down here where Typhon is. Yeah.
Here we are. Now I'm in the right room. I was wandering off into another room with a dead body, which makes sense, but
No doubt.
Yeah, no, legit.
Yeah.
So he does step into the room, and he motions Sakim. He can still, he's standing barely in the room, but is motioning for Sakim and Huntress to join him as well.
come on in.
Can I? My hunter's sense tells me that we need to, somehow check if there is any traps, or I feel like there is some supernatural things, since this seems like it's a temple and things might be alive that we don't see.
Mhm.
Can I
True.
do a supernatural defense?
All right. So first,
spell?
I would like for you need to come into the room to do it, but
Okay.
because you wouldn't be able to look around and see. But first, I'd like for everybody to give me a perception check. Okay.
Yes, please.
Yay! I love group perception check.
Action.
Okay.
22.
Dude, you're rocking it.
Sorry.
Forgot. Where's my perception again? On the main page. Okay.
All right, let's see what. Here we go.
I've
Wait,
been clocking this
okay.
guy since day one.
Not bad,
Yeah.
team.
It's the worst
All right.
roll
So
ever.
perception is on the second tab of your
Yeah.
of your character sheet by under
Mhm.
skills. Yep.
Under
You gotta-
skills. Okay. Got it.
And so you want to do the
mm.
plus whatever beside it. So
Yeah.
for Golgotha,
Oh,
it
here it
is
Did it go? No.
no. So
Let's
Golgotha,
drop
you
it
need
on
to double click on the +6.
There it is.
Oh my
I
gosh,
got.
you guys
I
are
got
just rocking.
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Uh,
I'm gonna give each one of you what you notice here. Okay.
okay.
First of all of you notice that the tapestry itself has some writing on it. I need a religion check if somebody thinks that they can if they can interpret it. But Sofax, because of your previous 20, you can have advantage on the religion check. Okay.
Well, I'm out.
Definitely gonna
Yes.
roll.
Yes, you're out. Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
What the
20.
heck?
Nice.
Seven.
Oh, my
Ah!
dear. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
I
Look at
didn't
those
need
rolls.
advantage.
Look
Yeah.
at those rolls.
I think we're gonna achieve our goal on time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And let me tell you though, to make the system roll advantage, right below the chat window is that ADV, and you just click that and it'll roll it with advantage, so you don't have to roll twice. But you clearly rolled the 20. All right, so you immediately interpret the pictograms as well. The pictograms around the tapestry say tribute, the brew mistress, sacrifice, prosperity/riches, unlock/open. Okay? You want me to put that in? Yeah, let me type
So
that
you can
in here
keep
for you.
that.
Yep. So,
Okay.
and I'll give it to you in notes later on too, so you can have that. But
Okay, thank you.
Tribute the
Yeah.
brew mistress.
go prosperity
Mm-hmm.
/riches,
Mm-hmm.
and then unlock/open. All right, that is what the pictograms translate to be. Okay.
Okay. Let me save it.
Examination of that tapestry, Sofax, shows that offerings consist of dice, golden horseshoes, mugs of frothing liquids, a hand of Mazuzah charm. That's a hand with an eye in the palm, and gold coins as well. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So
So is he still kind of like hedging at the doorway?
he's not hedging, and you should be inside.
Yeah. Bad Sakim.
Sorry.
Mhm. Okay. Trying to fix this screen.
Where is Sakim? He's staying behind.
Sakim is the one that's lurking.
It's in the
Right? So
doorway.
Sakim is definitely lurking.
That was part of the scheme plan, was to lurk behind the dude.
Sakim,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no zone of truth here. Just stay close, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some
Right.
riches
Just a
in the
bureaucrat
woman's
accepting
offering.
I'm
bribes.
gonna-
I don't trust.
Yeah, and I'm going to play this exact. So the offering plate is the one that's over here, Sofax.
My bad.
Okay.
That's okay. But the pedestal. Okay, so there is a. It's basically two different pedestals that are in
Mhm.
here now. The one with the offering is about 3 feet high, and it's got a plate that's inlaid with gold. Okay, so that large plate is inlaid with gold, and then opposite it is what appears to be, well, a unique. So on this other pedestal is a unique marble tile with a faint handprint on it. Okay.
Okay.
So then, and I'm gonna play this just like Luke wrote it. Okay.
Mhm.
It's gonna
One
be good.
hint. He says specifically one hint should be given per successful spell or skill check, and every single one of you made successful skill checks. Also,
So we get all the hints.
I've given there
Oh.
are plenty of other hints, but I'm going to give. So Sofax has figured out those other things on the tapestry, which is obviously important. So all right, so the next one is Lager pulling up the rear with a 14, right? So
Mhm.
Lager, you notice that the goddess is wearing a scarab symbol to that, or similar to that of the elven woman that you guys met in the streets. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Very interesting.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Sister of Mazuzah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
1 and 1 is making 2 at this point. That's good. All right. So I guess the the next thing then that you put together is the figure is almost certainly Mazuzah, the goddess of luck, fortune, fate, and
Oh.
brewing. Okay? And you know that it's Mazuzah, but Daifamin tells you that she is the goddess of luck, fortune, fate, and brewing. Okay?
Fate and ruin.
Brewing.
Brewing.
Fate.
Oh.
Isn't like
Fate. Like
Like
What
like
fate?
that's where Lager
Yeah.
got those yeah,
Mhm.
the mini bar thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And brewing.
Yes.
That's right.
The goddess of brewing right
Exactly
there.
right.
He raided the Mazuzah mini bar there.
Right?
What the hell? Okay. Now I got it. Okay, rude. Got
All
it.
right. All right. So that's Lager and Sofax. All right. So then, holy cow, Sakim.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I do what I
Wow.
do.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Heleth
Yeah. I am.
and all right. All right. So there are 2 coins, and this is in the tapestry. There are 2 coins sitting in the center of the pedestal, and the next worshiper in line appears prepared to place their outstretched hand with the coins upon it. All right.
Okay. Into where the handprint is what you're saying?
I would assume so. That's the way it's written. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
All right.
fine.
Oh no.
Just
So-
making sure.
And then
Okay.
you also notice that several of the female worshippers are armed and appear to be guards. They each
Okay.
have a tattoo depicting a hand with an eye in the center of it on their arms. And finally, Sakim, given your 26, you notice that behind Mazuzah there is a small opening, what appears to be a trap door of some sort, mixed among the various religious accoutrements. A handprint sits conspicuously beside the portal. Okay?
Okay.
So no, I think the other person was I think when I read that there are 2 coins sitting in the center of the pedestal, and the next worshiper in line appears prepared to place their outstretched hand with the coins upon it. I think they are reaching, in with additional coins there. Okay, but you do see that there's a handprint beside this opening behind Mazuzah. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So what happens when they put their coins down? They just do their protestations and then move along, or
You mean in the tapestry?
oh no? Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't realize there weren't actual people. Okay, then
There's you
yeah.
guys, and that's it. There's a tapestry here.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
okay. Yeah. Oh no.
But if you look in the room, you've got a offering plate right there beside
Offering
Sofax.
plate.
Yeah.
You got.
Can I put
Two.
gold in it?
So we should make some offering and see if hopefully the door would open for us.
Let's make it rain gold.
Ooh. I think that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to.
So Sofax,
offer.
you're putting gold coins into the.
Yeah.
Okay, how many gold
like,
coins are you
like
putting
4. Like 4.
in? Okay,
Hope it's
Sofax.
enough.
So you drop 4 coins into the plate. All right. Everybody roll for initiative for me. There's no beast here or nothing like that. You are
Okay.
you are all just we need to go in order here. All right. And by the way, we are at time, so as soon as we complete this scene here, we will call it for the day.
Okay.
Yep. And we can actually have one more drawing. We need to have a drawing for the signed version of Eye of Chentoufi. All right. So, all right. So Sofax, you are third. All right. So Lager and Sakim, you guys are in front of Sofax right now. But what happens though is Sofax, both of your hands start turning to gold.
Doesn't sound good for you.
Well,
Long term.
Oh
Awesome.
no!
All right.
Is that a good thing?
All right.
It's-
So that
Not
happens
sure.
to Sofax. Golgortha, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm not sure. I don't want to turn into gold.
Should we try pulling her away, maybe? Or
Yeah, but if I
It's her hands, so all of her fingers are gold right now. Okay.
Okay. So we all see this happening, right?
Yep. You all see this happening. All right. So
Okay.
Golgortha's not making any bad moves.
yeah.
Pelith, what would you like to do?
There is something that I can do. I just have to figure out what it is. I'm trying to find it. I can actually end any sort of things that are affecting the target. I just have to remember the name of it so I can move, so I can find it over here on the right.
All right. So
Do you remember?
you
Do you remember the hand-shaped spot? On
And I
the
actually,
marble
yeah,
thing?
and I'm like I said, this is my first time playing a cleric, and I'm very proud of myself
So
playing
you-
a cleric, but I'm also very nervous.
Yep.
But I do have this one prepared. Let me go over to my.
You have
to my
lesser
abilities and
restoration,
get it.
which
Is
says
that
you
the one I'm
can-
looking at? Wait.
Yeah, I think that's the one you're looking
Yes.
for. You touch a
That's
creature
what I'm
and
looking
can
for.
end either a
Thank
disease
you.
or a condition afflicting it.
Isn't that a condition?
Looks like a condition to me.
Ah. Okay, so Helith looks over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
I just said, uh-huh.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like to cast Lesser Restoration.
You have to touch her, but so you step up and touch her. So just
Yes, I
move
do.
over to where you can. There you go.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Yep.
Let me move myself over to. I'm right next to her, sort of 5 feet. So.
Yep.
Okay. There we go.
okay.
There we are. Yep.
So you moved away from her.
I
She's the one that's
can't.
farthest south in the room. But
No,
Oh,
she
this
is.
one.
That's her. Okay.
yeah.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
So
Never
you
gets
step
old.
over there and you cast lesser restoration on her. Okay. All right. We go to the next round, and Sofax, it didn't do anything. Your entire wrist is now gold, both wrists.
Oh
What?
gosh. I'm going to run over to the hand thing and
Okay.
put one of my golden hands in it.
Interesting.
Oh.
All right.
Whoa.
As you touch your golden hand to the impression on the tile, a cracking sound can be heard behind you. You look to see the tapestry fall away, sucked into a purple light, now shining behind it. In seconds, the tapestry is completely gone, replaced by a dark space beyond.
Ooh.
Wow.
What? Like a void?
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever you were thinking, your thoughts are cut short as a crossbow bolt plants itself in the wood just right of your head. Turning to the door, you see several female figures entering the room. They are armed with khopesh swords and small crossbows. All right, that's where we stop.
Dun,
Good
dun,
spot to
dun, dun,
stop.
dun,
That's right.
dun.
Oh my gosh. So this is where
And
we're going to
the-
start next time.
And the
Uh-huh.
plot thickens.
And the plot
Yes.
thickens. That's right. All right.
Oh my God.
Very good, y'all. Awesome.
All right.
Awesome job. All right. So
Uh,
we need to do one more giveaway here. Hold on just a second. Let me make
the
sure
nerves,
that.
the nerves.
Yep.
I'm a little disappointed about tonight. We had very little dwarven justice. It's no clang clang.
We
We
had
did
little
have some snake justice though.
snake
Oh,
Still nice.
justice.
Still nice.
Yeah, wait, where
Serpentine
did the
justice.
snake even come from?
If anybody else wants to enter the drawing, it's exclamation point GC giveaway. Right? Last chance.
We got a lot of brew though.
Yep, we're gonna close it here in just a minute.
Yay.
All right. Any closing thoughts here as we wrap up? Anything we forgot to shout out? I certainly
Yes.
appreciate all of our sponsors. So
Sponsors,
especially Penny Dragon, who is our diamond sponsor for the con. So definitely appreciate them.
Shout out to
let's
Caxwork.
yeah. So let's
Shout
actually
out.
say something too about the brand new stuff that. So Dale, it's exclamation point GC giveaway. But let's say something real quickly about the new stuff that's going on with Troll Lord Games, right? So
Just say
Hello.
hello, everybody. Just saying hi. Thank you for watching.
So since you've got the headset on, why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on with Troll Lord Games?
Oh yeah. So Troll Lord Games has the permission to reprint 3 of my dad's old works, things that have been out of print for about 15 years now. Castle Zagig's Igsburg, which is a setting book or source book for the city of Igsburg and the environs around it. And if Castle Zagig were, some people say it's similar to Greyhawk. This would be that castle similar to Greyhawk Castle. Igsburg is the city right there by Greyhawk Castle, so that gives you an idea of what's in there. Just 265 pages or 270 pages of information. It is full of adventure hooks. The Green Dragon Inn is fleshed out in there. I think the Outs Inn is like 8 pages. There's just some great stuff in there. Really easy for you to DM and then do your homebrew. The second offering that's going to be out will be the Hermit, which was a really fun module that my dad made a few years ago. Fun little twist in there. Basically, a recalcitrant hermit was summoned by the king, and he refused to show up. So you have to go find him. But he's not just an average hermit. He's throws lots of curveballs at you, and as the adventure unfolds. And then, of course, in the first quarter, we're bringing back all 8 books of the Gygaxian fantasy worlds that my dad did. Over the years there, 2000 to 2008, including Canting Crew and City A, Book of Names, World Builder. There's just a whole bunch of really great ones.
Yeah.
So look out for those things. And our hope is that if we can show that there's an audience out there who wants to, buy and play my dad's works, that we'll get permission to basically continue publishing not only Castle Zagig, the stuff that was done, but to continue the development and finish up his magnus opus, Castle
That would be
Zagig.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
through
that
Troll
would
Lords.
be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that'd be
doubt.
pretty amazing.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Luke. Really appreciate
You got
that.
it. All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you guys. I was watching the game when I could. It was pretty good. Pretty good
Awesome.
tonight.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. All right, let's
Bye,
talk
Dad.
about this
See you in
last-
like 2 minutes.
See you in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Let's knock
Bye,
out
Dad.
this
I'll see
last,
you.
this last giveaway. All right, and it is
Do that.
Hillary Boyd. Hillary Boyd has won the signed copy of the adventure module. So
Woo!
Hillary is actually
Woo, Hillary.
Yep, she's
Congrats.
actually a relatively new regular gamer. I know that she plays in one of Lindsay's games, so that's
okay.
awesome. Yep. So
Yay.
congratulations, Hillary. Well done.
Somebody may have to commandeer that. I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm
We'll
gonna have
see.
to roll a slide of hand.
All right. Well, listen, does anybody else have any shout outs that they'd like to make before we end things?
I just want to say I'm very proud of us.
Oh,
Given the
yeah.
fact that you throw us like 400 curveballs.
Look, it is not going to always be this easy because I promise you that SoFax will stop rolling 20 or better on all of her rolls.
Yeah.
So, all of his rolls. But Bart, you and Sakeem did an incredible job when it was necessary too. So this was just a really good night, and it really made Gogortha and Dr. Heleth feel really comfortable, and I love that because I want you guys feeling really comfortable and not worried about a thing.
Yeah, I literally, oh my God, that won't work.
And
Awesome.
And be sure to buy Keith's game. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Plug
yeah.
in
Oh,
for
it's a
what
real,
I was
it's
using
a
here.
really,
Good
really
shout out.
cool game.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
I
well,
love
shout out to
his
you
card
too,
game,
and
the Illimat too.
yeah.
So yeah.
a shout out to you as well, Garner. What is it?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. What is it? Dungeon General Master.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master General.
There you
Yeah,
go.
whatever. Dungeon Master General.
Yeah, that's all the same.
He's
Y'all
a
are
modern
gonna-
day Dungeon Master General.
Yeah, y'all are gonna make something stick here.
Left
I'm not
to
sure
right,
that I'm
right to
comfortable
left.
yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's staying.
No doubt. No doubt.
Let's stay.
All right. Well, listen, y'all were
All right.
fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and thank you, players. You guys are absolutely incredible, and we look forward to seeing Keith next time.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yay. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Here,
Have a good
thank
night.
you. Excellent.